Have fun. Oh, there he goes. Okay. Ah, of course, the party started in here.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Hey, Shrimp, how you doing?
Yo, what is up, my home doggy dog?
What does the tablet look like? I'll wait for a second for everyone else to spawn things.
There we go. Oh, I'm sorry, I clicked a button. Oh, wait. Everybody's getting a pistol.
How
Why not?
dare you, sir?
Oh. Thanks.
That's not mine. Oh, mine's down
I
here.
love these. These are great.
This one's mine. Thank
How
you.
did I get down there? It's so little.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow, it's so little. Look at that.
I like your model.
Anybody else need a gun?
Nice.
Need a gun?
There
you go.
I got a gun.
Oh, I didn't put this thing.
You took mine.
Well, the hope is that it's intimidating enough to stop people from just shooting me on sight, but we'll see how it goes when I go down to the row later.
You never know. Oh!
You never know.
It bounced right off. I'm seeing red. I shouldn't see red. I don't have blood.
I got to reload really quick.
5 minutes to session start. Characters get in your places. Extras stay in the prop room.
Gotta go.
Yep.
See you soon.
Let's see. Boom. Let's find out if I can make this jump. Perfect. Alright, so normally this is where we would start. We would normally start here. Am I supposed to be clipping through that? Yes, I am. It's a carpet. Okay. Normally I start here as if I wake up. You know, I fucking put my jar on my frame as we get up for the day. Yes, very good. This is how I do it. How do I activate this mirror? Do I have... Oop, I need these. Nope, nothing in there. Well, let's remind ourselves what we're trying to accomplish today. Our medical supplies, it seems, have... Well, at least the cargo ship is nowhere to be seen, but we do have a surplus of medical supplies to work with. So we will not need to worry about that. Not very much at all. Not very much at all. I feel like my voice has changed. It is not the same as the regular JARVIS. I don't know. I can't find it. So, we had the meeting with Mars yesterday, and... whom else? We had another meeting. I believe the other meeting was with... who was the other meeting with? Was it Woto? Did we have a meeting with Woto? I found that if I walk like this with my hands behind my back, it makes the position of my body stand upright instead of hunched over like this one is. Very good. Is there no way to activate this mirror? Possibly not. Well then. It's alright. We could use this. Very good. Quite pleasant. You see, normally when I run with my arms out in front of me, it is like a weird hunched over sprint, versus put my hands behind me and it's a lot less. Especially if I'm just walking. If I'm just walking, it's definitely not as bad. Well, no, if I'm walking in general. How far back should I put it? Back here? Maybe it still does do that weird hunched over thing. Maybe it's just about... I don't know. I honestly have no idea. Even when I put my things behind me, it still does it. Oh, I see. Okay, when I'm going at about half speed and I do this. Yes, that is much better. I see, very much.
Scheduled street maintenance complete.
Ah, yes, finally I can leave the apartment. Go about my day, as it seems. Yes? Yes. What is up, Magic? Hello, too. I say to my cellular device. No, it should be in my apartment anyways, we're fine. Okay, put this goddamn thing away. Go. Go away. Get out of here. Go. Okay. Well then, off to work we go. This, make sure it is loaded. Good. Very good. Alright then. Make sure our body is calibrated properly. Hopefully that didn't just fling that pistol across the way. Wish I could see my legs where they were. That's why I could definitely use a mirror. But oh well. Ah, good. Pistol's where it remains. Very good. Alright then. Because maybe my legs might be a bit off. But oh well. Fuck you, Sweepo. Or if anyone's in the office, or the labs, I should say. Very good. Well then. What you working on, Dr. Barnes?
I'm working on a bunch of emails. You want to help out?
Sure.
There's one here.
Mm-hmm.
There's one here to where basically this person here is asking about pretty much the aging process that I helped with. So, pretty much here, he is pretty much asking what the effects are.
Are you not at
So,
all...
forgive the hover chair.
Huh? You're not going to ask how I, snuck around without you seeing?
I mean, I knew you were there. I'm too busy here.
Alright then.
You're fucking loud, son.
I...
You're a robot.
Yes.
You clank everywhere. So regardless of this email, that this person is asking pretty much the aging process. I mean, it's sort of how we extend your life. You understand the cells that occur in your brain will expire at some point. And so we've done research in the past that basically, depending on your diet and make of your DNA, your evolution and things like that have pretty much expected the human body to expire at some point, because once you're done being young, you're no longer needed in the large thing of life, except for just protection and food gathering for the young, which your body then transfers to do so. What if we extended pretty much the point where you ought to stay in the reproduction phase, which means your cells are retaining more there? And it's done so by the person's diet. So we took the strands of the DNA for that, accelerated it there, and the only downside so far is once you get to the severe ages of 200-something, that your body quickly dissipates. You don't have to suffer the parts of old age. Like, I'm 130 so, but that means I'm spry as ever. I can still kick some ass here and there, but
Great, only about
people
70
here, once
more
they get to the
years.
ripe old... Aye, so basically, people are able to experience the good parts of life, and when they begin to get to the withering phase, it happens very rapidly. So this person about his grandmother doesn't
In a
have...
snap, if you will.
So, yes. Yes, what do you require?
Well, I actually came to update you on our situation with this shipment. I'm afraid we're not going to be
Good.
able to...
Hope it's good news. Hope it's wonderful news, because I feel like, destroying someone in a scrap heap if it's not here today.
Well, it becomes good news. It becomes good news. So look, the shipment itself, the cargo ship, it's gone. It's out of the system. Apparently we lost frequency with it as soon as it got too far out. But looking with our storage department and our resource department and our current stock of medical supplies, we have more than enough to supply, say, a warehouse eventually. Though, getting a hold of the real estate and that sort of thing will take a little bit more time. But the actual supplies needed, we have. So we can work with that. Next, we move on to real estate.
Thank you for that information, Jarvis. I knew you would find solutions for us.
It's
I feel
what I do.
you did such a good job. I feel a raise might be in order.
Oh. I'm sure it would be in order. A recommendation,
send it.
good. I was going to say, I don't think you can do that. But,
Can't I?
give me a raise? I'm technically
I surely can, don't worry. I know many people throughout the galaxy, and I
Oh,
will
well,
put that as a note, and I will
That is-
send an email, and you should expect some more money in your monthly payment soon.
I deeply appreciate that, Dr. Barnes. Incredibly. Wow.
Excellent.
All right,
I'm
then.
glad we can have this discussion here. Now, anything else? Come on, let's go,
Oh,
go
yes.
look around.
Yes. Well, I began thinking, right? Who do we have some information on so that we can delve a little bit deeper? So we have Woto. We're working closer with them. They seem friendly enough to actually come in for meetings. Mars we're starting to connect with, but Talaris. Talaris is one we know their intentions with the Wasteland as far as the crystals go, but we don't know much more than that. I'm thinking we should do a little bit of reconnaissance over at their offices, get some more information.
I agree. It's one thing I was thinking as well, is that Flaw's a bit of an enigma, and it seems their leader is very much unconcerned and also kind of gun ready.
Exactly.
Careful around them. One of the things I was scheming on, really, is that since they're going for their magic crystals in the wasteland, I want to offer them some help. It seems that having an agent of some sort that might be enhanced, or offering some arms who might be more adept at finding magical things, might help them out a little bit. Might have some sensitivities to certain bits, but I do need a sample of those rocks. See if somebody knows anything about them in the area. Try to keep that location to us. And see if we can lead them astray. See if we can plant some rocks somewhere else.
Good thinking.
Have to think on it more.
Yes.
We should, I definitely agree. We should keep an eye on them as well. What else seems to be less very ignorant?
True.
I'm sure they're planning something themselves, but here's the idea, just so you keep in the loop. We help them, but on the same side, what I want us to do is go to each of their competitors, find their supply and offer to enhance it. is to say we can help you get more stock here, and we can give you supplies that basically helps you, make it tastier. Give them a couple spices, freshly made from Nirvana, and people will love it. Because we're starting to get medical information from the wasteland now, so we can at least kind of get some biometric data from that. So with time, we shall excel.
Yes. Good thinking. Now, one other
So
thought.
what's on the agenda today? Let's plan the day out, but say your
Yes.
thought. I'm sorry.
One other thought is that I can't stop thinking about that transmission. The one we had from the meeting with the Union.
One with the invasion.
Yes. On the outer border.
I suspect their military might be able to take care of it, but I'm sure they'll inform us if anything goes awry. We'll probably be called to answer it at some point, which allows us to move nice and freely and say, for example, if Mars or Sorrenti or the other company or whatever that does the other weapons starts to engage with them, it gives us ample opportunity for them to be focused on that and for us to do our work, because they'll get taken care of. All we have
Will
to
it
worry
get
about
taken
is
care of?
coming out on top. Say what?
Well, I mean, will it get taken care of? I mean, think about it. The chair, the lead, the president is missing and they don't even know why. Or at least they're not telling us why.
Can't find them either, more than likely. It leaves
Right.
a hole open.
Leaves a hole
No
open.
one's really looking at us too close.
Yes, but it also means they're scrambling as far as ranks go, I'd feel. Meaning I don't feel too safe against whatever's happening from that transmission. My guess is we should
And I guess we better be support units.
Yes, be support units and maybe let our ears do some listening over there.
I agree with that. I'll let you head that up. Whatever
Yes.
you learn about the potential threat that's coming here, keep me involved. I think a strike team would do well to investigate the area.
Security checkpoint.
Well then, a strike team would be
I'd
good,
like to go meet them.
shall we?
Let's go say hi. Yeah, a strike team to investigate at least, not to engage.
Yes.
If there are any survivors, if it's that deadly, hopefully they'll brought back a sample. Then we'll know what's going on. That's the one thing I'm mostly worried about.
Yes.
Although you do have very large feet.
Oh no,
Oh my
that's just
God.
space for the compartments.
Oh, look at the comparison.
Rebecca! How swell to see you again.
Yeah, good to see you too. I was just hanging out with this guy. Yeah, he stores his piss in his suit. He doesn't even leave the post.
Yes. Did you, perhaps do that thing we were talking about?
Oh, yeah, speak to Charlie. Yeah, the big green guy about getting meat. He was
Yes.
indisposed. I think he's in the wasteland replenishing his stock.
Okay. So, why are you here?
I need a refill on my bottles. I gave them to the coach, and he really popped them down pretty quick. If I could get some more of those, I'd really appreciate it.
You mean you gave away your
I'll take you to the
prescription?
clinic.
Well, it was a prescription for someone else that I was picking up, you could say.
Okay. Well,
We'll take her to the clinic, Jarvis. It's right over there.
okay, yes, I'll speak to you out there. Okay, yes.
Is it really speaking? It's more like
Come on
podcasting, you could say.
to the clinic.
Okay, it was nice to meet you. I didn't catch your name. I'll call you Cyclops.
you ever want for pockets in the metal suit? You can't really do anything with your hands.
The suit is magnetic wherever I choose it to be. Okay.
Oh, my nose!
Maybe you shouldn't
Sorry, you
walk
just
so
stopped very
close
suddenly.
behind me.
I just get nervous.
There's
I
a
don't know
lot
what's
of
gonna
space.
happen up here. I could get. Rook used to tell me all the time, hey, if you're gonna go up into the upper city, just know it's very likely some shadowy figure is gonna grab you from wherever you are, drag you off into a corner, and drain you of your vital juices. And I was
Yes.
initially very interested in that because I drain of vital juices all the time back in Callous, but it's a different kind, like life juices. Well, I guess semen is life juices, but like the kind that kills me.
You, guard, how about you come with us?
Of course, sir.
Okay. Right over here is the clinic. Okay.
You knock?
Ahem. Yes, right in here. If you'd follow me.
Nice place. I've never seen anywhere so clean.
Alright, just through here. Okay.
Oh, wow, look at this place. There's so many things.
Yes, there are.
What is this?
Now please, don't touch that.
Of course.
If you'd please
What does it
go
do?
behind the curtain over there. Feel free to lie down, stand, whatever you
I need to
wish.
disrobe. I can do that for you.
No, please don't.
Oh, all right.
I'll just
Never
be
heard of a checkup where I didn't get
getting
naked.
more of your prescription. Advancing it, really, I
Do I
guess.
climb inside this thing?
I mean, if you want to, but it's a bit of a hassle to get back out.
I'm just confused. I can't really. I guess I could sit on the tray.
You don't... Okay.
Is it around? Is it around?
Advance description.
Let me just.
You know, next time, if you're getting a prescription for somebody else, you should maybe, I don't know, like, bring them or their ID.
Is that required? Normally in Callous they think it's totally okay.
Well, yeah, what if we look and they actually have, like, an allergy, you know, on the medical record? And we give them something that kills them.
Give them an EpiPen shot. They'll be fine.
It's not... Okay. Alright, then...
Rubber gloves or anything? I guess their hands are sterile being metal already.
Perfect. Good. Very good. Yes. Here you go. Right here.
Ooh, thank you.
Advancement of that medication. Now, is there anything else you'll need today?
Well, what do you got? I'm willing to barter.
Willing to barter?
Of course. Yeah, I mean, business is so fluid, so if you got some extra medicine lying around, I could toss a couple credits your way.
Huh. Well, actually, instead of credits, how about you help me out with something? A job. A task, if you will. How does that sound?
Sure. I assume it's paid in medication, perhaps?
Sure.
Or a discount.
Pay
I'll
you
take
in
that too.
whatever sort of pill you want.
Ooh,
All I need you to do is
sure.
talk to people. Really get their attention. How does that sound?
I can do that, sure. What kind of people do you want me talking to? And about what?
Well, I seem to remember you speaking of some sort of thing with Talaris you had going on. Something you wanted
yes,
to talk
I do.
to them
I'm
about.
actually supposed to go there. Yeah, I'm part of an initiative called Girls Who Spell. They're teaching me how to, like, not burn things. Fuck. Come on. Come
Trouble
on.
getting it up.
It's normally not like this. Yeah, you have a pill for that? Maybe I could have that one.
We do, but I don't know if it's
Good.
going to work for you. Wow, okay. What is that? Like a... You have like a lighter in your thumb? Augmentation? Something?
No augmentation. I just made it happen.
You just made it happen.
I
Sure.
made fire. I'm like a caveman. Yeah.
Okay, whatever. How about what we do is we go over to Callous, we try to find someone that can help you with your little lighter trick, and you try to chat them up a bit. And you came to me for help around the big city. How does that sound?
Sure, I can do that. I did come for you to help around this big city, and it's pretty big. Oh, man. All right, catch
Yes.
me. I'm coming down.
I will not be doing that. Okay.
Oh, I went right through the curtain.
Yep, the curtains. Alright then. Well,
Oh, you think those
Come with
big
me
metal
then.
arms would be easier?
they're not quite big and quite light. Alright then.
Compared
Come
to
along
me.
then, back to the gate. Oh, and I should mention,
Over there.
I'm going to abandon you at some point and then come back for you. So I need you to store them until I get back to you at Callous. You understand?
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I have a lot of abandonment issues. I don't think it'll add on too much.
Alright then.
Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, you're gonna love magic class. It's so different from anything you've ever experienced before. There's a lot of waiting around. Empty. Now that I think about it, you're probably used to that.
Well, Dr. Barnes, our friend Rebecca here needs a little bit of help talking to the big business suity person.
sorry.
Stop that. Over
Is
at
it like fish if I
Callous, so
tap on
I'm
the
going
glass?
to go escort, as you will.
I see. Good luck.
Yes.
Thank you for keeping them safe. You can go back
Appreciate
to
it.
the
Of course.
Actually,
Of course!
yes. Well then, off we go.
Sure. Bye, Bald. Doctor. Bald.
I'll be on the radio if you need me, Jarvis.
Yep.
Did you feel that at all when I was tapping on your jar?
No. Why would I feel it?
Would you like to?
No.
Don't know. I don't know how the brain works. So you wouldn't mind if I were to, maybe it's a nervous tick. I just like to press it a little.
I would mind. Don't do that. All right. Over
I
to
bet you would mind.
Callous.
Oh my god, it's so fast.
You get used to it the more you do it.
Oh, you're also a brain in a jar. Oh my god.
I do want to make something clear. This is a strictly business relationship, all right?
Oh, there's no room for pleasure in business? I think the two go hand in hand. We
Not
can
in
hold
my
hands if you want.
business.
Oh, it'd probably be cold anyway.
Oh. What are they building? A giant dildo in the middle of their shit?
Ooh.
No wonder
Yeah,
you
the
want
last
to
time I
take
tried it, the
classes
button
here.
was broken. Oh, well, of course. This place is the best for any kind of magic user, from what I understand. That's not what Kiara says down in the Undercity, though. Always
Right.
going on about how they're poaching people for some kind of nefarious purpose. It's so clean
Yes.
here. How could it be evil? Makes no sense.
How could it? How could
You're
it?
really gonna have to press the button on this one. It's totally broken. It doesn't depress at all. Okay, so it worked for you just fine.
Yeah.
A little fleshy creature like me. Not at all.
I don't know, do a push-up or two.
Right now?
No, I wasn't. Okay, sure.
Ow. Okay.
You know, live in the present, why don't you? Hello
Do
there!
I have to work out right now?
Rebecca, get off the ground.
Oh, hey! Good to see you. It's been a little bit.
I seem to be
Pleasure.
having a headache. I don't know if I can hear you.
Oh,
Well, you know
well
how those
maybe if you
Callous
come
boys are.
closer, you might hear us over here at the button. If that is, nope, you're walking away. Alright, goodbye.
It was nice to meet you.
Yep,
Is this not alluring at all? Is it not enough?
you're floating. I don't know if that's your magic trick or whatever. Is it? Was that the, Callous boy?
Yes, I do believe he was the one who informed. Sorry, informed me about Girls Who Spell.
All right then.
Maybe try the doorbell again.
Oh wow! What wonders one push-up does.
Oh, well, you loosened it, I think, is what it was. It's probably a bit rusty.
Sure. Do you really have to press it again?
Well, yeah. If they're not coming the first time, it means they're busy. You have to let them know that it's
Do you
important.
know how
So
loud
you gotta
that
press it
thing
multiple
is
times.
upstairs? Don't. All right then.
Is it very loud? I don't know. I'm not upstairs.
It
It
is
seems
quite
pretty quiet
loud
from
up
down
there.
here.
The speakers are. I don't know. Maybe the offices are built differently, but they all look the same, just different colors. All that bullshit.
Well, I quite like the colors. Well, you know, purple's a royal color. It means that it's like fancy, and I agree. Maybe you should consider like switching it up a little bit. Maybe that could help. I love the green tie. It's very neon, but maybe a more orange would go with the black. It'd be nice. Or red. That's so dominant.
It's the company color. I have to wear green.
Well, you don't have to do the same green. It could be like an off green, maybe a bluish green. That'd be nice. More of a turquoise.
Okay, look, if they don't... Okay, watch now. If they do not come down here, I may have to do some magic on the gate so we can get through. In that
Can you
case...
magic?
No, not magic. I'm going to hack the gate so we can go through, okay?
Okay.
I can't do magic. What?
It's pretty badass.
Yes, it would be illegal.
Breaking.
So I am saying, keep your voice down and stay close to me when we get inside, because we're not supposed to be in
I
there.
can do that. Well, I'm supposed to be in there.
Alright then, let me figure out if I can even hack it, okay?
All right, by all means, it's just a doorbell. How hard could it be?
Alright then. Let me see if I can do it. One moment.
Oh,
Oh,
Hello?
the doorbell can talk.
what exactly are you trying to do?
I am trying to see if I can deck into this gate to be able to get through.
I didn't need
I
to
should
get all the
have
buttons.
at least decking 3.
Yeah, that's definitely possible then.
All right,
Okay.
if we're gonna do it good cop, bad cop style, I'm gonna need you to
All
let us
right.
in. If you don't do it, I'll be forced to apply pressure.
Got it.
Or he'll be. Okay, I'll be
All
good
right,
cop.
keep it down and stay
Oh,
close.
really? Oh, that was easy. Thank you, doorbell. I appreciate it. I've never done good cop, bad cop that successfully before.
Now, shut up. Okay.
Are we already through? Why do we have to whisper?
Yes, we are already through. Now keep your voice down.
Right, okay, I'll whisper. Oh, when I spoke to the lovely gentleman who runs the place, he said don't go in the offices under any circumstances whatsoever.
Fantastic. We're going in.
Oh, if you say so.
And our excuse, if we get caught, again, stop staying so close. If we get caught, it was that dweeb with the tie and the white shirt that let us in.
Okay, sounds
Yes.
good. Yeah, he seemed very nice. Had a terrible headache. Wow, this place is really clean. You need to work on your stealth features. Hi!
Sir, there's a. Hey, nice to meet you.
Yes.
Sorry, I was just.
It's a pleasure.
Do you have a meeting with somebody you're looking for? Maybe I can help
Yes.
you out. Find
Oh,
out
yes,
what
we
you're
do. We are actually going to be waiting in the boardroom for them. So if you wouldn't mind getting them to hurry up.
Oh, are you looking for Damien or who?
Damien! Yes, I know Damien. I was with him.
Obviously,
He was,
we're
having
waiting for
some
Damien.
interaction with the pussy downstairs.
What
It-
are
it
you,
was
the
lovely. It was a
intern?
robotic thing. It was all over him.
Yes. Well, sorry. I'm a product manager. I'm not. But I do. I could.
Oh,
I could
really?
Go, send a message to.
How about
Damien,
you send?
see-
How about you send a message to Damien, You go off, find somebody that we can talk to, so we can get to business. How does that sound?
Absolutely, sir.
Oh,
I'll be
and
back,
say
you know, in
Rebecca
just
says
5
hello.
minutes. Oh,
And ask him
yeah,
about his cat. I'm curious if it's okay.
Okay, cool. Sounds great.
Yes.
Yeah, just wait in the boardroom.
Yeah, make
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'll be right on that, sir.
That was really nice.
Fucking hell. Okay. Nothing. Go sit in the boardroom. How about you? Okay.
Oh, well, it does sound like a boardroom if I have to sit here alone.
Which one of these damned offices? The back. Okay.
I'm gonna bring it.
Make a lot of noise if he's coming this way.
Okay, I can do that.
Alright. Let us see if we can deck into here. And I am attempting to deck into here to gain access to information about their pursuit of crystals in the wasteland. Or finding any useful
Polaris'
information.
systems are quite outdated because magic and technology are not often to mix. This will take some time.
Damn it, do they actually have hard disk drives? Oh my god. Wow, alright then.
Offices are so nice. Nothing's ever this large in Callous Row. It's always much smaller.
What are you doing in here? No, you're supposed to be in the boardroom.
Oh, I was just looking around. Well, I got bored in the boardroom. I decided to maybe check out what you were doing.
Aha, yeah. But what happens when he comes in here and he sees me on the computer? You think about that?
Probably ask what you're doing, like I did. It'd probably be a similar interaction.
Yeah, I'm trying to get some stuff and I'm trying to make sure you do your job over there so you can get your payment. How's that sound?
Well, I can see through it. It's just glass. I'll let you know if I see something.
I need you to make a lot of noise. How does that sound?
I can do that, sure.
No, I mean when he comes. Okay,
You want me
yes.
to do it in here? I could do it out there too.
No, out there.
Over there? What does this mean? Is this code word?
It-
We should come up with code words. I think
It
we're
means
missing
go.
the key
Go back
component
to the
of
boardroom.
taking suspicion.
Back to the boardroom.
I'm gonna be bored in the boardroom. I think we should come up.
Alright then. Okay. Let's see. Anything, please.
You find information on Polaris' most recent project. A sleeper agent deployed designed to pull wastelanders into their corporate fold. Code name Paprika.
Paprika. Do I see an image of it or anything like that?
I'm really crackling these wires here.
You see an image of a scientist wearing a plague doctor mask sitting beside a small circular drone.
Okay. Paprika. Alright. I chip in to download the data if I can.
You copy the data to your external drive.
Alright. Shut it all down. Good. Alright. Perfect.
I see someone!
They're right in front of you.
Oh, hi! It's you.
I only saw their feet.
Could have been anyone's.
They look like these?
I'll be honest, I don't really look at the feet of a person. I'm too busy with the face.
You
Although
just
you
said
should.
you saw the feet.
I
Okay.
Well, I saw your feet specifically.
Yes,
Because that's
yes,
the
you
only
did.
part I could see. If I could look up, I would.
Is that pencil neck still around here?
Don't think so. He never came back. You know how those pencil pushers get.
Fantastic. Well, let's leave then.
Already?
Yes.
We haven't even explored the lab. I didn't
Whatever.
even attend my class. We should
What
at least check out the lab.
You
I'm
have a
not gonna
good
miss
point.
my second class
All
ever.
right, fine. Let's go to the
I
lab.
miss girls who spell. Yes, that's probably where they're holding it. I'm so excited. I've never met my classmates before. What if there are other magic users there? Oh, and they'll be clean, not like the ones down in the Undercity. Ooh, those doors.
Yep, they're big. Okay. Now, if this is the same lab, okay.
Large.
You go in first.
Hmm? Oh, sure. Yeah, I can do that.
I do wonder where that nice man in the lovely shirt went. He seemed so cool. It reminded me of my intern.
He seemed he was about
I
to
would
shit
love
his
to get to know
pants.
him.
That's what he seemed. Alright.
Can you tell that? Is that like some kind of medical grade diagnosis as a doctor?
Shut up! Go!
Don't think that's a medical grade diagnosis. Hello? Is anyone in here?
My name is Rebecca. I'm here for the Girls Who Spell class.
What?
Quiet!
Okay, that is one word. What does that mean?
What? Do you not understand what sneaking is? Being
That's
here when we're
another
not
one word.
supposed to.
Okay, it's my turn. What does this one mean?
Punching? Why am I entertaining this? Shut
See,
up.
you're good at
Look
this.
for what you want to look for, okay? And then we're getting out of here.
Okay, I'll see if I can find my teacher. I'm sure he's around here somewhere.
Hello?
I'm here for Girls Who Spell. Are you here? I think your computer's a purple screen.
Wow. Quite the setup they have over here.
Yeah, kind of empty, don't you think? I feel like it'd be a little more.
No, he
advanced.
might be on the other
It's
side.
like the magic thing. Oh, okay, sure.
Yes.
That's probably just like the desk jockey's positions.
Right,
over there. I bet
right.
The cool stuff is over here. Hello?
Who are you?
I'm Rebecca. Hi. I'm here for Girls Who Spell.
What the hell is that?
Oh, it's a magic initiative class. I'm a magic initiate.
I do apologize for
about to
her
me?
manners. She's
Why are you
requested
here?
my help. Well, we were let in by the fellow with the tie and the white shirt, you know? The quite
I
squeamish
see.
fellow.
He's constipated.
probably
My
know.
friend's a doctor. He could tell.
Yes.
Well, why are you in the lab then?
Well, I assume this is where the class is being held. Are you my instructor?
I didn't hear anything about any class or
It's really
anything
hard
I
to
know
hear.
of.
I don't think you have ears.
No, I do have ears. I can hear perfectly fine.
Oh, well, I don't see how you couldn't have heard of it then. I'm Rebecca. I'll be the star
Okay.
student of the class if you just direct me towards my desk.
Well, I don't have no idea if this is where the class even is. I've been telling you that.
It
this is
seems
exactly
your
what it is. I checked
fellow
it
with the
else.
tie has been misinformed then. You should have a good
Well,
speaking
he said
to.
this is where the class is?
Yes, he pointed us in this very direction.
He did? He did!
Am I supposed to be a magic teacher? This is the first I've heard of it.
Oh, well, that's the first time I've ever been a student, so we can do it together. We'll call it
Oh.
beginner's luck. Do you want to shake hands?
Fantastic.
Definitely not. You look gross.
Since you guys
I
have
just think
finally
it's-
been
it's wrong.
introduced
Gotta have
and
a
your
good-
your instructor
nice
has been appointed to you, I think we are done here. Hopefully he will be able to
Why
take
did they
over
ask
for
you
you.
for help?
Oh, because I do not know anything of magic. They came to me first, not knowing a single thing about me.
I can teach you something. It's all about emotion. Look, if I get really angry for a second, I can focus it and I can make a little light. What do you think?
Yep. You sure look really
If you're
angry
using
with that
anger,
light.
That's the complete opposite of focus.
Oh, well, you know, focused anger, like a pinprick.
Your anger is the catalyst, but not the solution.
You see, he's already teaching me things. Okay,
That's
what's
fantastic.
the solution? We talking like
I
The
mean,
solution is
good
learning
day,
how to do it
good luck
without
with this one.
anger. Okay, well, do I need to escort you out?
I should be
Together,
fine,
it's
I
fine.
think. The guard at the gate will get me. I'm
Well,
sure.
it seems like you're by yourself. You came into my lab without me even knowing. I'm not gonna have you wandering all over the place. Next thing I know, you're touching stuff.
You know, if it makes you feel more safe, then feel free to escort me out.
All right, let's.
I do
explore
want to
the
instill
brain
good
man
faith.
That helped you out. Exactly. You know,
I should
everything
introduce
in
myself as
corporation
well.
life is about. Oh, okay.
Jarvis
Who are you?
Bellworth, Nirvana.
I'm Fred Talaris. Nice to meet you.
Good
Except
to meet you.
you're kind of
Shook
disgusting.
his hand. He shook his hand.
Well, that's one way to make
Well,
an
he's a
introduction.
robot. They're sterile. You're
I am not a
human,
robot.
not sterile.
Look, he's got a little fleshy bit up at the
You
top.
have pins
It's like a
and
totem pole.
bolts everywhere. What do you mean you're not a robot?
It's called augmentation.
You're far beyond augmentation. The
Well,
only thing human of you is your brain.
it's still
It's a
human,
very
is it
nice
not?
brain, very wrinkled.
Definitely not.
Well, how do you know it's not
Can you
human?
tell?
Because look at you.
You see, this is why you do magic and not science. We do science over at Nirvana.
Well, magic
Yeah,
science,
just
right? It's just
science.
like sufficiently progressed. It's indifferential from magic or
Laws
whatever.
of the world. Who cares about any of that? Science is way better.
Ooh, I like that.
Or magic.
I
You
mean,
like
you
what?
said science is better.
No, I like what you're saying.
Oh, thank
Very sharp elbows.
That will not give you brownie points.
Okay, fuck.
Well then, I must go. So, if you would.
All right, let's go. On the way.
Yes.
I'll lead the way. Make sure you don't fall behind. I
Yes.
don't like looking back.
What does this do? Denied.
Hey, what was your name again? Becky?
I'm Rebecca.
Follow.
Okay.
That's negative on your points, by the way.
I have points?
This?
Oh, God.
A prime pupil. Well,
All right, I'm sure you know where the exit is. It's that way.
I do indeed. Thank you very much,
Then go.
Fred.
You're welcome. Anytime.
Thank
As
you,
long as it's
Jarbrain. I'll be
allowed.
back for more Vicodin.
Yes, you will. Let's make sure we.
Hey, there you are.
Hello. Oh,
sorry.
yes, Becky is waiting for you. Should be in the lab, talking to Fred at the moment, the scientist.
Oh,
Yes.
okay, got it.
They will
Yeah,
continue the meeting.
I'll talk to her. Yeah.
Yes. Let's fix this. Back on. Good. All right.
Hello. Your face is vacuumous.
You say vacuumous.
Hello. Yes, it has nothing.
Please do not touch it
It has nothing.
for the sake of.
Okay.
Okay. Do not. Oh! Alright then. Alright then. What?
Yes. Give us your money. It's a stick up. Bang! 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 I'm just kidding. It's not a gun. It's a stick. It's a stick. It do be a stick. Do not fear.
I mean, it looks like a stick, but.
Ah, you've been laser beamed. What's a laser?
It's a flashlight.
Oh, okay. It's a flash. What's a flash?
Are you done? Are you done?
No. Have you give us all your money and your shoelaces? I require them for
I don't
whatever
have
reason.
shoelaces.
Well, then go get shoelaces, come back, and then give us your shoelaces.
Well, what are you doing here? You're awfully suspicious to just walk around undeterred.
Are people allowed to walk around
Yes,
here?
this is
Does
the
anyone allowed
upper
to do?
city. How did you even get up here?
Paprika, he sounds
Where are you from?
awfully boring, Paprika. I'm from.
We're very rich. We have a lot of money. We invested early on.
Yes. Yes. Would you like to dance with wealth? I got you. Come here.
No,
Come here.
I'm,
We shall
I'm
dance.
okay.
Come here.
No,
Come here.
It's
Come
okay.
here.
It's okay. Oh, okay. All right. Yep. Okay. Yes.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yes.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yep.
Da-da-da-da-da. Paprika. pictures of you. Dance with us!
Dancing
You're the
lessons
best
for
girls in town,
5,000
Paprika, go!
credits.
I think I'm good. You know, Fred was looking for you. I heard him say something about, oh, I need paprika.
Was he in his laboratory?
He was indeed. He was definitely in his laboratory.
Alright, then I'll leave you alone, man. Brained man.
Jarvis.
Paprika,
Juicy brain man.
it's happening again. I must
Delicious.
find Paprika.
They just went right through the gate. They didn't even wait for a moment. They could have been laser beamed. Okay, well. Well then. Okay. Well, that was fucking eventful. Holy shit. I'm actually surprised that worked. Being able to sneak in there. Fucking using my social skills. Fucking speech 100. Huge.
Mr. Jarvis, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, and you are?
It's me, remember? Atlas Subject 1, Javier.
Oh, Javier. Well, pleasure to meet you finally. Yes.
Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Why, thank you.
Sorry.
Now,
Late arrival.
Oh, that's quite all right. I understand the endurance it must take to be able to take the serum. Well then, I believe Dr. Barnes needs to meet you quite immediately. You must begin work
Well,
very soon.
I just met Mr. Barnes.
Oh.
He went that way, but he's on an expedition.
On an expedition.
Told me to wait in the medical bay.
All right then. Well then, medical bay. All right, in the labs.
I do believe so, I think.
All right then.
I'm quite new to this place.
Well then, follow me. I'll give you the tour.
Thank you, sir.
Over here to our left, we have the offices. Those are where the common drabble will be working, as well as me. I make sure to lead the common drabble and everyone around. But I do work in there because I wish to be closer to everybody so I can see what is going on in the offices.
Of course.
Straight ahead, that's where you'll find our main tower entrance. Right up at the top floor is where you will find Dr. Barnes' office and the conference room where we will have large meetings and such. Then, over here is the lab. That is where we are going. Follow me.
Of course. How are you today, sir?
I'm
nervous. I'm just working up. That's all.
And that is all right then. Do not worry, you are in good hands here. You see, sometimes these offices can seem a little empty at times, but it's because we have people going in and out, going all around, so keep that in mind. Now, right over here.
Oh, I remember this place.
Yes.
It's the first time I met Mr. Barnes himself. He treated me after my augmentations. As you can see, I'm fine now.
I can see that, yes. Well, here's where we do our scans and all sorts of telemetry data. and input, output, that sort of thing. And, of course, more desks in regular common workplace.
Definitely.
Over here, we have both our waiting area on this side and our regular research area. This is where we're doing our primary research on the desk work, that sort of thing. We have all of our prescriptions, etc. over there. Over here, that is, it leads to more offices, hallways, you know, the common drabble. You mostly work here.
I see.
But yes,
Very
this
interesting.
is the place. Now, if you do need to wait, you could sit on the couch if you'd like, but, yes. Now, what might I ask you are doing the days you are not here?
What was I doing? Is that what you
Yes.
asked me?
I'm wondering
Oh,
why you've come in
like I said,
2 days
I've been
late.
asleep the entire time.
In cryostasis.
Basically, as you don't know this, but Mr. Barnes himself treated me because my augmentations were hurting me too much. I was flailing my arms around. It still happens occasionally.
Yes,
Jarvis, to
augmentation.
conclude your meeting.
It's something I get used. Yes.
One moment. Must check the radio channel. You can hear my meeting. Is that what you said? No, you didn't say that. What did you say, Dr. Barnes? If you could repeat that.
Yeah. Did you complete your meeting, Jarvis? Also, our individual has now arrived, and I'll be doing some processes with him.
Yes.
How's the meeting going?
The meeting went swimmingly. I'm actually back at the labs with Javier right now. He's right in front of me.
Ah, excellent. That works out. All right, I'm on my way.
Perfect. See you then.
A question.
Yes.
I still do believe I need to be assigned to a network.
Oh, yes. Now, if you'll grab your helmet on your right side, up at the top, you should feel something to grab. Go ahead and grab that. Pull it down, you should see an interface. If you hold down the trigger on that interface, pull it to the left, you'll see the radio. Hold it there, go to channel 25. That will cue you into our radio for Nirvana.
It's like a radio thing. Once
Exactly.
your interface gets near it, you let it go, and then you'll be on it. Then when you switch back to speaking normally mode, then it'll be highlighted, but you hear anybody who's communicating with you.
This is also a way to
Alright.
whisper, talk, yell. It's the way to do those.
Aye.
So I don't need to manually get out of the radio. It just
Here, let's do this. Come with me. Let's get your voice modules working. Come with me.
Yes.
We'll get you all set up. Jarvis, later on you can tell me all that transpired.
Oh, yes. Indeed, I will.
oh,
It's okay.
these augmentations. Oh my god.
That's what we put them on for.
No worries.
Scanner, please. Alright. Welcome to the Nirvana tutorial. I need you to look at me. Now, I need you to look up at this hand. Don't raise your hand, look at it.
I'm looking at it. This is just a side effect. Doctor, I cannot control it.
Okay. Now look down here. Now look down over here. Now look over here. You want that inverted or no?
No, thank you.
My man.
Okay. Cool. Alright, now do the jump action.
Jump.
want that on that control unit or another one?
Another one, thank you.
Okay. Now move forward and back for me. Excellent. Backwards. Excellent. You want on that control unit or no?
It's fine. Thank you.
Excellent. Control schemes seem optimal. Putting everything here.
Oh, you should ask him about the crouch toggle.
Oh, right. Let's see if you crouch, right? Just give us a little... You want that toggleable or no?
It's on toggle, so if you want it off a toggle, you just let him know.
Yeah, you gotta do the input again to get out of crouch.
Just do the crouch again?
I don't quite understand.
Do the... Okay.
Do crouch again.
Yeah, crouch again. There you go.
Good? There we go. My bad.
See, it's on toggle, so it'll, you know.
Now, we're going to run through the communications tutorial. Just like Jarvis instructed for you, bring your hand up to the side of your head.
Yes.
Grasp onto the unit once you feel it, and then bring it full. You keep holding onto it, you're not letting it go. You will now pull the trigger, input, and keep holding it. You now see the interface there, correct?
I do.
Now, and how this works is when you bring your hand over to these things, it'll tell you bits. Currently, we're on talk. If you to whisper to me, you bring it to pink, and then you release it. Don't do it. Keep it there. Red is for yelling. If you need to yell a long ways away, a lot of people can hear you on it. Talking is what we're doing now. And radio, on how the radio works, is that if I toggle it on now, don't do it, that if it's currently highlighted, well, not highlighted, just faded away in your peripheral, that means you're listening, but if you talk, no one can hear you. If it's highlighted, whatever you sing on it, people can hear, and other people around you can hear.
We'll hear you.
I'll check on that.
Right, bro. Who is it?
The fucking tutorial segment.
I can't tell.
Yes, hello?
I guess just wait here and see. If somebody comes up here and they talk to me, then I guess that,
There's someone right here.
I'm right in front of you.
There's someone right here.
Does he not see me? You should check his glasses.
I don't think he sees me. Hello.
Does he see anyone?
I don't think he sees anyone. I think our man has gone blind. Maybe that's why you came
His
here.
vision is augmented. I see. Well then. And his general sense it. Hold on. Let's see if his head is not moving. Yep, he definitely cannot see. Can he see the guard? Mr. Guard, can you please speak to this gentleman right here with the glasses?
Of course. What can I help you with?
He is forever blind.
I do believe he thinks he is alone and he cannot see anyone. Or here.
I see.
That is excellent. Wow.
I believe I encountered this also over in the Atlantis area.
Oh, really?
There
That's
may be
interesting.
gas going around or something.
Yes, maybe. Quite possible. Oh, he'll figure it out eventually.
Eventually. I also came here, well, not for medical needs, but do you have any spare Hugbot droids?
Hugbot
usually they're
droids?
not functioning. Yeah.
Let's see. Hugbot drones. We have Hugbot drone parts, but we don't have the drone itself.
If you won't mind if I have some of the parts.
Alright then. Come along. Let you through.
Thank you. How's it over here in Nevada?
Well, it's quiet. That's what it is. Besides the straggler from the row earlier, it is now quiet.
It seems Atlantis is taking an expedition to the wastelands for some reason.
Atlantis, To the wasteland?
Yes, they have a whole security team with them, which is quite odd for a news corporation. I guess they want some safety.
You know, you make a good point. Why in the hell would Atlantis even want to go to the wasteland? Like, for what reason?
Exactly.
It makes no sense to me whatsoever. Okay, let's see.
Maybe the row, like 50-50, but the wasteland, I don't know. There's not much out there but the desert and desperate people.
Yeah. Well, you know, those resources and such for, say, science or magic or whatever you will, production, but, I mean, what does Atlantis make besides the cellular phones? I mean, what could they want? Alright. Let me check our storage closet. I'd walk in here if I could, but the drone that's inside of there that gets the parts, he's getting the parts.
Right.
Okay, very good. Alright then. Here you go. Assembly parts. All you'll need is some sheet metal and some polishing for that over. I'm assuming you have over at Yoshi.
Yes. Do you want me to, well, pay for it as well?
What's your name?
Reed.
Reed. I'm Jarvis. Consider this a courtesy.
Very well. If anything needs, if Nirvana needs anything from Kyoto, obviously our technology can provide anything with your medical needs for equipment and whatnot. So I'm pretty sure you guys are pretty well versed in that kind of field of technology already.
Yes, if we do require anything, I will come to you. That is for sure.
Very well.
Let me escort you out.
Very well. Thank you for your hospitality and for the parts.
Yes, it's what we do here at Nirvana.
I always like the color green. It can be calming.
I've grown sick of it. It's all I see.
You know, it's not so bad when you're thinking, every time you think of toothpaste when you're in my area.
Yeah, it was the same for me, dude. Somebody actually came from your stream and told me that you were having problems.
Are you, hearing something at the moment, or is my head ringing?
I'm hearing something.
Yes.
I'm hearing it too.
Alright then.
So I have no... Right. Well,
yeah.
Should be.
Yeah.
I will be seeing you.
That's... God.
Oh, I'm going to go check on that. I'm hopping in the hover car. I'll be back in a moment. Hey!
Oh my god.
Hello, you're broadcasting! Fantastic!
So what?
Is your discussion fucked as well? Because I can't talk to anyone.
I did see you at Nirvana. You were standing outside the gate. You couldn't see anybody.
Great for you, man.
We were trying to talk to you there.
Anyone, dude. I was like, seriously, just
switch it to top.
I want to go back and finish my thing. He's waiting on me. Okay, I'll be
dude,
right back.
I didn't.
You know.
Oh my god. Can they still hear me?
Don't worry, happens way too often.
Oh my god, I hate this.
Oh my, it's still happening. Alright then. Those things are fast. Well. Sorry. I apologize. For the cursor! Wait, I have an at. I just don't know where it is. Oh, I see it. Oop. Time for water! Perfect. All right.
I need data. Shit, we can be in a lab here all day and figure life out, but I need tons of data for you. So either me or Mr. Jarvis goes anywhere in the whole wide
You're
world.
not taking enough data from me already.
Say what?
Have you not taken enough data from me already?
No, because I haven't seen you in action. That's the problem. We know exactly your physical makeup, we know exactly what's in you, but I need to see where you fail. And I also need to see your critical thinking. We need to teach you, boy. And if you're going to be an effective agent, we need to get you some practice, some experience. I don't know how much of the field you've been in, but I need to see you in action. I don't care if you have 50 years under your belt. I need to see you kill. I need to see you infiltrate. I need to see you gather information.
No problem, Doctor. I do agree.
Good.
No, I think one mission I would like to send you out on, actually. How good are you at stealth?
I hope you're not trying to send him to Talaris. Because I did that already.
Very good. Anyway, how good are you?
It depends on the facility, obviously.
So,
I'd
as a
say
trial
quite-
run, should be fairly easy.
Alright.
I'm going to send you to the wasteland. There's a clinic there. That
Okay.
This is a new place.
Okay. Hi. Was in the middle of a drink.
That's mine! Actually, you paid for it.
Everybody listen. We're restarting the instance. We've had issues with like voice systems, people not being able to hear each other. The bot is currently starting a new instance. Once that happens, you guys are gonna just re-request off the bot to get back in.
Roger.
Understood.
I didn't know that fucks with your vision.
Yeah. It's so makes you
I
drunk.
was like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah, we put some LSD in the martini.
Alright, well, who's breaking?
Don't touch my wires. People kiss me.
Yeah, watch out, I'll make them boil.
Oh, you have really squishy. You have really squishy.
Oh God.
I can take it over the top.
Oh, thanks.
There you go.
Can I attach that to you? No, I can't. That's it, you can only attach it to yourself, huh? Imagine if you just grabbed items and you were just sticking them to people.
I know, yeah. The problem right now is even if I did want to teach you, I don't know how to explicitly teach you.
How do you roll over this damn thing?
Shoot yourself! Aim it at yourself and shoot!
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Yeah.
I tried to talk to you and all you do is give me the middle finger and one.
Whoa. It's that fucking scene out of Indiana Jones where the fucking, he has the sword and he just pulls out the gun and
Sorry, right?
That's not an effect. I didn't know it had effects.
Yep.
Oh, this? Yeah,
When you get
they
hit.
do. Well, this is new. It's a new prop.
From the bot to get in, new instance.
Alright.
Alright.
You should give me like a specific story every section. Like a first story in him.
Hey.
Hello.
Do you mind if when we get in there, we just start right where apparently you saw me or something?
Sure, I'll go to the gate. Sounds good to me.
Cool. Cool, see you there.
See you there.
You got it?
What are you doing up here? Don't tell me.
Okay.
Okay.
Willingly let me inject them.
I'll find out.
It's just a little soul.
Look at all these fancy things
I
popping up
just
here.
hi.
Which fancy thing?
You
Oh, you
can.
mean like the little messages?
You do not know what stealth is.
Shrimp are on the same page.
Freak! I was also beating Crumpet
Very
when we got
good.
here, so.
It's the only way to make them learn.
It's true, actually.
Hello, guys.
I'll see you on the other side. Hold on. I have the instances up, by the way.
Jesus. I'm going back to
Oh, yes.
Go to the new one just to immediately go
What's
to the
that behind
racing.
you?
Okay, cool.
Holy, way too dank. Gully track some shenanigans right now, and I come back to see everyone partying. Yeah, our lobby got fucked, so everybody's rejoining in a new instance and then resuming. Our lobby got fucked as far as the voice system goes. There was like a couple people that just couldn't hear anybody until they went back to the lobby. Once they got back to the lobby, they could hear. It was weird. Dude, I need a new head strap, man. This thing is killing me. How long have I been in here? I've been in here for an hour. An hour and 30 minutes, approximately. Hour 20. Hour 20. That would be it. Oh boy! My headset just like, when I have my headphones on, it like squeezes my head. I need a new version of like the deluxe audio strap or whatever.
Come visit us.
Currently, I'm just visiting.
No.
But I love your outfit.
No,
Just
I
to let you know.
don't want to have a
Thanks, I got this out of a dumpster.
when I die.
Why not?
It's fresh!
Because I
It's
don't want
factory
to
new!
have to deal with the discharge.
Hardly any problems with
Well, factory new.
See,
I do like.
so for the
like
high price of American health insurance, we'll get you fixed up.
Exactly. We create the organs.
We really will.
Wow.
You'll be in debt for the rest of your life.
Yes.
Oh boy.
We actually still own the organs. You're renting
Right.
it.
You know the walkway to our clinic? You get charged for that. 1 million credits.
I've been going through that a lot, so ooh.
Just take the shuttle, dude. I know the fare's steep, but seriously.
You get a discount if you're bleeding.
Alright then.
A discount of negative 50,000
Here we go.
credits.
Are we waiting before we go back in? Is that what's happening? Or is Bear's not in?
You go to where you were before it happened, and then they'll say like 3, 2, 1 start.
Let's go to
or
the
something.
GU.
Okay.
Pretend that never happened.
Oh, dude, no. Actually, I was planning on being at Nirvana.
Okay, let's go to Nirvana or
Yeah,
pretend that
just
never
asleep
happened.
on their fucking thing. Yeah.
Alright then.
Just sleep at their fucking door. Alright. Cool, I'm gonna
Yep.
go to sleep.
Can you hear me this time? Good?
Can't hear you.
Fantastic. Alright.
By the way, I'm gonna be asleep, so.
Fantastic. Like you just fell asleep, like right then? Good.
Yep.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Simon! Fucking wake up, come on!
Yes, he pressed the bell and then that happened.
Yeah, surely that's, you may have stumbled upon the reason for our visit. My colleague here, Simon, he's got a terrible fit of the narcolepsy, I believe they called it. He was born with it allegedly. We were
That's what I
coming
call
home
it.
with that is what you called it. I was wondering if you could check it out, and I mean, I had my own issues, but
We could take a
I don't
look.
suppose we can arrange a checkup or something.
Yes, we can. We can take you inside right now, actually. Yeah, come on through.
Yeah, thank you, kind. Just for the both of us, I just wanted to check. These things scare the shit out of me. I'm not gonna...
Oh, you should be good. Come on. Alright, then we'll head over to the lab and I'll bring you to the waiting area until Dr. Barnes gets here. He'll be able to talk to you and get this all sorted out.
Alright.
Alright then. We'll take you over here on the right. Once you go down there on the left-hand side, you will find some couches. Feel free to wait there, and I will fetch him for
Thank
you.
you kindly. Yeah, don't lie about your facilities. This is some advanced stuff you got in here. I mean, I've got no eye for that sort of thing, but it's got all the beat boops and well,
Yes.
never thought I'd be in a Nirvana in a fucking workshop.
That's right. Yes.
Ah, hello.
Yes, we have a friend here who is experiencing narcolepsy of some sort, and he needs a bit of a checkup, if you will. So whenever you're done with Javier, maybe
We could take care of them in the clinic.
I forgot that existed. All I can think of is this place. All right then, we're going to the clinic.
To the clinic, everybody.
Alright, well, thank you for the tour of your facilities.
Yes, of course. Yep.
He was just giving us the PR tour.
Yes, of course.
On how clean and sterile things are.
Look, I'm
It was
showing
very
it off.
gracious, old
We're
guy.
super cool.
If you want to wait, if you want to come with, that's
Now that you've seen the lab, let me show you the clinic. It's less cool, but that's because the common travel go there.
This way.
Yes.
Curious glow around the seating area.
Yeah, it's just to help you relax and just feel like you're part of the clouds.
A light benzodiazepine.
Right.
Take it on this way. First one to your left.
My leg has feeling again. Thank God.
That's quite great. Yes, I do get the same augmentation rejection syndrome as you do, just not as frequent.
It's got a flexible wrist, that's for sure.
Yeah. I think it's due to the fact that I just got them.
Yes, that'll happen. Make sure you are taking your neuropazine as directed. You know, hopefully with what's going on with you, that won't be so much of an issue later. Oh,
I see.
Waving. So,
Is that I need to go this way?
No, I'm trying to wave them down. They need to go
right,
this way.
I'll get them.
Oh, my bad.
We'll take you over here, actually, across the way.
Out of the
Looks like you're being
stalls.
relocated.
At the end of the hallway.
Alright.
Yes. If you'd like to follow him, feel free.
He's waiting for you.
Thank you kindly.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
Keep an eye on that man in the suit right there.
No problem.
Make sure he doesn't go
I'm getting a
wandering
moderate
off.
threat on the back of my spine.
Yeah.
See?
You don't need
I
to.
can feel it.
Okay, you don't need to. I guess you have a spine. I don't need to see it. I've read your file.
It's what they call tingling at the back of the spine. You know what I mean?
Yes, it's a phrase. I understand. You know.
I see. Oh, yes. My instructor once told me that. I didn't know what it meant. I just remembered it, that's all. But,
right.
I need to keep watch.
Well, thank you very much. I'm sorry, caution goes a long way. Listen, I wanted to... What's your position here at Nirvana?
I'm just a measly soldier.
Our personal mercenary, if you will.
Personal mercenary of Nirvana calling himself measly. I fucking believe it when I see it. I've seen some crazy stuff out of you lot before. I'm sure you're juiced up in all sorts of bits and pieces. Alright,
Nothing besides some minor augmentation. Jarvis Bellworth, manager.
Leonard Kiani, I'm public audit compliance for Woto.
Oh,
Listen,
yes.
I don't suppose you mind selling a bit of curiosity for me. You've got over at Nirvana, you deal with things quite
We deal
there's
with
a level
things,
of
yes.
patient. No, that's not what I was saying. You got a degree of doctor-patient confidentiality. Is that fair to say, or is that a thing of the past at this point?
That is fair to say. Yes.
What, that it's still a thing, or that it's a thing of the past at this point?
That Nirvana has your discretion.
I see. Does it tell me, is that discretion overridden by any sort of interests that your group may have?
Well, our research data may overlap any sort of other data that we can come across when helping patients, but that is exactly why we need it, to help patients. So...
You got a strong grip. I mean, I don't mean to cause any scuffle at all, or derogatory comments, but how are, just from a matter of professional interest, is your grip over the medicinals of Covanis quite strong, is it?
Oh, it's the strongest on the planet.
No, I mean we all know that the slummers can't afford to pay for your services, that's for sure.
Well, not quite
Have you
anymore.
got other suppliers? Oh, really?
In
Is
fact,
there something I'm not aware of?
Nirvana is offering free healthcare.
Free healthcare?
That's right.
What? Sorry, free healthcare?
Free
For free?
healthcare.
You're offering free healthcare?
Well, the first visit
What, like
is
genuinely free? Your first visit?
That's right.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Is this a new thing, or has this been going on for a while?
Well, this is quite new. We've actually just introduced it at the beginning of the week.
All right. Well, that's interesting to know.
That's right.
Do you get many people taking you up on that? It must be a damn costly enterprise, you know.
We have
the
had
stocks
quite a
being what they
few,
are at the
but
moment.
this thing is, we have quite a surplus on supply, so it's not quite a, well, it's not quite a difficult thing for us to do. In
A
fact,
surplus of supplies out here in the arse end of the galaxy.
that's right.
Right.
Thereabout,
Well, clearly
here.
you're well-connected
Very good.
individuals. Oh, I do apologise. Sorry, last in the UE.
Well, I wasn't walking.
So basically,
Well, you're not asleep, so there's a first.
entryway over to our facilities. Yeah, it's basically as you're exiting it on the right-hand side, you can go ahead and go to one of our kiosks, input that card, and it will pop out your medicine.
Alright. Sounds simple enough.
Excellent. Of course, if anything changes, just come run on by. We'll try to help you out the best we can.
Of course.
It appears
Thank
I had my helmet the entire time.
Thank you kindly for your time, gentlemen. Best of luck with your free healthcare venture. I have to say, it's a bold strategy for a difficult time.
Yes. Feel free to tell people about it.
Everyone
will do.
lives
I will
tragic
do. I'll tell you that.
lives. Tragic lives, and Nirvana wants to help out with charity initiatives. So that's what we wish to do. Help out the entire world.
Aye, a noble goal, I'm sure. Well, thank you
Such as
kindly
Moto does
for
with
looking
their
after
charity events.
my colleague today. I'll make sure to spread the word about of your charitable graces.
Much
Good
appreciated.
day, Dylan. I'll make sure we get Stu. I wouldn't ask yourself. You got any favourite cubes in mind? We can hook you up. We've also got a fair supply of the wine about. If you do enjoy a bit of the sniffler, or a bit of the spirits, we should be able to
I
do
think
something.
you know what's the good stuff with, so send us a care package. We'll figure it out.
I'll give you my recommendation. I'll make sure it's put forward to my supervisors. And I'm sure we can live this whole ordeal as, shall we say, working business partners. A good day to you all.
We have a good relationship with Woto. I'll show you out.
Aye, be a shame for
Thank
anything to spoil that. Let's go.
Be careful on your way.
Love metal, man.
Well. Oh, well. Oh, well. All right, then.
Yeah, now you're the other one. You're good. You're better. He's metal.
I'm all... Watch your leg.
You fixed.
You almost hit Dr. Barnes square in the head.
Ah, I can't help it. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best.
Take that neuropozyne. Okay.
Alright. I'll try not to move too much when you're around. I'll simply walk. Maybe.
Yes.
Nah, it is a struggle.
Yeah.
You trying to get it for us?
Bring back, sir.
You don't need to do that. We got.
You don't need to show the card. He knows. He knows. He knows
the
you.
color scheme sort of matches.
You're good.
That
my
and
bad.
we have. You see those robots there? They auto scan us.
Yeah.
He's here for dumb people.
I see. Well, you do your job well, okay? And I'll do mine.
We need to fix it.
Get down, you
My
buddy.
leg.
Good. There we go.
Thank God.
All right.
It's much better than what it used to be.
I believe it. Don't worry. Probably going to laugh and shoot him up.
Sorry, I saw something. Doctor,
Huh?
I lost eyesight for a little bit.
I don't know who did the original work on you, but it seems to be fucked up. Back on the skin. Alright, we're gonna tune you up. Arms out.
Problem. Arms out.
Alright. Move your legs, like left, right kind of deal. There you go. Alright, everything seems to be working. Do a crouch and then stand up. Excellent, excellent. Okay, seem to be working. Battle stance, go.
Give me a second. I'll move my legs. They're not moving. Give me a second.
Gotta work on that back.
Should I give him a nut? Oh.
My bad.
All right. Whoa!
Sorry, I missed. Sorry.
Holy!
Ow! It wasn't.
to fire a weapon, and the people are gonna fucking make you something, you understand me? You make sure the safety is fucking on, you got it?
You asked me to do battle combat stance.
Yeah, I told you to do a stance, not fucking shoot me.
And maybe keep the safety on your revolver.
Alright. My bad.
At least I went through a goddamn jacket. It was a good jacket. My grandmother gave me this jacket. Fuck. Now.
Is your grandmother 200 years old?
No, she's dead because I killed her. Now.
Oh, I see.
Here's your mission. I'd like to do. Jarvis, I'd like to send this one over to a clinic in the wasteland. I want to see how well he does. I want him to basically stealth the entire way there. Make sure no one. I'll get to that. Make sure no one sees you. You're to get into the entire city without being seen. You're to get to the clinic, find the one who runs the clinic, and just get an update from him. Because currently we loaned him a couple supplies and a computer, so he can log data over to us. I want you to basically check on his status, make sure he's fine, see if people are going to the clinic or not, etc., etc. And don't make contact with him. Just keep at a distance. You need to infiltrate it, keep an eye on him, watch him a little bit. But while you're there, your secondary objective is just to see if people are even going or not. See if people visiting the clinic, see who's going, see if people are trusting it. Because I don't know if this person is told that Nirvana is giving him medicine or not, and if they are, I need to see how barren it is. Additionally, a third objective you can do, if you're finding yourself very stealthy, no one's noticing you, is there's an orcish individual, very large green orc, who sells meat.
Yes, a cleaver.
If you see him go hunting, yeah, so giant cleaver, you should be able to identify him. Very green, very brutish looking. Find his shop and see who visits it. In addition, if you see him go hunting, just keep an eye out on him. It's reconnaissance. You're not to kill anybody, you're not to murder anybody, only in self-defense. If you are found out that you exist in any way, you are to immediately bail and return back to base.
I see.
Your mission is to not be caught. Can you do this?
Not be caught. I do believe I can.
Speaking of,
See if you can.
See.
I do have some data I'd wish to show you. I collected this from Callous. Yeah, on the screen you should see an iBot. Looks like a little floating drone. Next to him, in the Plague Doctor mask, that is Fred. He is a scientist over at Callous.
Fred.
Scientist. They don't even do fucking science.
I see.
But that drone right there, his name is Paprika. He should be in the wasteland looking for crystals and sorts. Magic crystals in the wasteland. If you see them, make sure you are not in their sightline. Especially compared to the rest of the drabble that may see you.
I see. No problem. I think you're... I'm a bit nervous about this, but I shouldn't be.
Well, it's your first mission with us, so let's hope it goes swimmingly.
Remember, stealth, reconnaissance. You're not trying to gain anything else. Obviously, there's a major opportunity. You're not going to be able to contact us thus from there. The radio's a bit hard to scramble with it, so you're not going to be able to contact us. So, if you see an opportunity, you return back to base first, and we'll make a plan to go after it. But don't take any opportunities. Don't try to be hotshot or anything. Reconnaissance and stealth. We need to see if we can even do that first.
Find green guy. Find guy in clinic. See if people join and
Alright. Repeat your objectives to me. What is objective 1?
To see if the person inside the clinic is doing their job at a safe distance.
Good, good. And seeing if people are going in or out. You're going to be watching you for a little bit.
How much business they get.
Objective 2.
See how barren the facility is?
Objective 2 is the orc guy.
I thought that was 3.
Okay,
That
we're
was
running,
3.
we're
You did
running
say
over
that was
again,
3.
so I feel, yeah, okay, then it's my fault. Don't worry about it. All right, first objective. We're gonna restart. First objective. Go visit the clinic. Make sure see what the traffic's like. Don't fuck with it.
All right.
Just check it out, see what's going on, and just make sure people are going to it or not. Objective 2. Go find the orc. You don't need to talk to him or anything. Just see if you can find him. See where his meat shop is. We believe he runs a meat shop. Find where it is and see what he's doing, basically. Are people going there? Is their business going, etc.? And if he goes out hunting, just keep an eye on him. So, you know, as is the wasteland, you're not going to be able to take care of the wasteland by yourself. So if you need to buy a vehicle, we gave you money. Or just use the corporate accounts to buy you one. Make sure to transfer it into a dummy account first. Got it? Does not need to lead back to the one.
Yes.
That's basically all you need to worry about. Was there anything else forgot, or did I jumble my words again?
And paprika.
Paprika,
Yeah, and
the
also if you
Ibot
see any-
drone.
Yeah.
I believe the last I saw
that
it
is
was
it.
traveling with a lizard woman. A lizard woman. If you see them, do not get seen by them.
No way.
But if they happen to be around certain areas for a frequent amount of time, be sure to remember.
No problem.
Yes.
I shall, of course, yes. And I shall be going.
Cool. I know it's a lot of instructions, a lot of stuff, so hopefully we all remember.
It's
It was my old
understandable.
brain.
Yes.
This is the
I'm
Nirvana.
getting old. So with that, you understand your mission.
I do. And I'll complete it.
Very good.
Excellent. So contact the shuttle and head out. Do you know how to do that?
I don't, really.
I'll do it for you. That's why I have to do this now.
The
I'll call it
wasteland.
for you.
Yes.
Ah. I've never been to the wasteland.
It's quite sandy. Lots of sand, dirt.
Very sandy.
It's dry. Lots of animals and sorts. You know,
Very orange, too,
plenty of fauna.
from what I saw.
Metal. Lots of metal around there, but it's like shit metal. It's like metal that's shit. It's rusted.
Yeah, I was just gonna say shit.
It's worn. Lots of shit too. That's another thing. Lots of that as well. Yeah,
It's
lots
a
of
junkyard.
lots of people that are like they're missing limbs and they don't have augmentations. I mean, some might have augmentations. I don't know. Just looks like they, you know, taped a crutch to their arm or something.
Unfortunately, after that, we'll go ahead and bring you over to the cars and everything else.
Thank you.
I try to ping,
I
you
should be
know,
going out.
the
Yes.
driver or whatever.
I see.
But yeah. So for us, for this is out of roleplay now. Just go to the wasteland. You're only one person. It should be okay. I try to get DMs, but I think they're busy right now. So just go to the cars or whatever if you know where they are. Just do whatever, and you get your weapon in the proper room and all that. So you should be good.
No problem. All right.
Good luck, son.
I'll see you guys later.
Yes. Break a leg.
You'll see me again. Don't worry.
I warned you about him.
Let's
I
go
warned
talk
you.
in the office. Yeah, let's go talk in the office. We can go to your office this time.
All right then.
Or, no, I think I might have some drinks in mine. I don't know. I don't know if this might still be there.
All right then.
But mostly the meeting went well.
Yes, the meeting went well. Did you hear that? You might have a communication.
Oh. Ah, yes. I hear a thingy. I hope this is the driver I was calling. I was sending one of my agents to the wasteland. I was making sure I wasn't breaking any, you know, protocols or anything. Making sure. Alright, cool. Just make sure he gets there safely, because he seems to be inexperienced with the ways of the taxis, so treat him good.
It's his first day. Let him know it's his first day.
Yeah, it's his first day. It's his first day.
Did he pack a lunch?
He's got a suit. He recycles.
Right, you're right. When you have a suit, you don't need a lunch. Those damn businessmen.
Yeah.
Cheating their way through life.
It'll work just fine. Just fine. Inside here. Race you to the office.
Why'd you press the elevator button so fast? Your hyperspeed elevator went so much faster than mine.
That's what happens when you're rich, boy. Now, as far as I can tell, hopefully it comes back with some information, and this should bring up some data via his suit, so that I can more appropriately determine how to best deal with him. For each subject, which is humans in general, sure, we can check something in the people the way it works pretty much 90% of the time. For that subject, he seems to be unstable in a couple ways. And physically, the physical part is the easy part. The chemicals inside the brain for emotions, etc., is the problem. That usually is what makes a lot of these projects fail. Especially instilling loyalty. Nirvana is something very important to me. Because when Nirvana fails, a lot of us go down.
I will say, the less intelligent, the more easily controlled. So, it's very hard to say he will defect from that, but, you know, show him the right support in certain areas and the right discipline in the others. Should be fine.
Insane. How did the meeting with Tolaris go?
Well, it's hard to really call it a meeting when their CEO was not even there. The one I wanted to have a word with. Instead, I ran into a certain scientist with the aid of Becky talking his ear off. I was able to slip away over to the offices and grab the data to learn of our friend Paprika and Fred themselves. Now, Paprika is their own drone, personality core of some sort, able to speak and converse in a much more sophisticated way than most drones I've seen. But it is making point of contact with individuals of the wasteland, including some sort of lizard woman person I had an interaction with. But that is the one that's looking for the crystals. So if we can follow that Paprika to where it's going, we can find out where those crystals are.
Excellent. I think that'll be the second mission.
Yes.
We give all agent, depending how fast he currently does his. Excellent work, Jarvis. Excellent work. So for the supplies, I believe we should begin the initiative of creating that warehouse. Let's keep it secret.
Of course.
We should begin the construction on it post-haste. We have the resources to build things at least. The medicine supplies is something we're going to have to figure out without the ship, but I have a feeling we can continue and start that project.
Yes.
So the things on the agenda is that after we get this information, I'm going to run some tests on our fair subject. I want to basically make him the best soldier that we can. One of the things that I observed over that Mars arena battle is that we have a lot of catching up to do, but I believe we can surpass someone like that.
Quite.
So we're able to take down 3 or 4 individuals who some were skilled. It's still no easy feat just being outnumbered that way. And he seems to be someone of extreme skill. So if someone like that decides to turn on us, it'd be very hard to defend. So having someone to be better than that is a little top priority right now, especially with all of us scheming, just as we are now, to kill each other and to get one up on each other. Making sure I have someone to call if someone bursts through that door would be quite comforting.
Ditto.
Yeah. So, other things with this product as well. We still have some of the serum, some of the older versions of it. And I'm curious to know how the Union has been taking to that threat. I think we should pay them a visit, to be honest with you.
I agree.
Your words have kind of put some doubt in my mind, and I feel we should see what the status is of it, to learn what we can. They're probably going to be vague. They're probably going to go, oh, it's no problem, etc. It's not that major of a threat. But your concerns I reflect on. I think we need more information. Let's go see if they're in their offices.
Good idea.
Do that, and then later on we should finalize the plans and the stages of the initiative. We probably need to meet with Atlantis, try to make sure. Well, I've already met with them. We already have the PR statements down. They do have their shining star. We'll see what we can come with for that. Well, so we might have to establish some things. Once we get that information, we can lead them on and make a plan for that.
Right.
Lars, excellent job on that front. We're starting to get a leg up on them. Some of the other corporations, though, who are we not accounting for? So Needy is one that seems horrifically innocent, but one of their technicians keeps coming to the kiosk for medicine, and I did a couple checkups on him, so we can use that to our advantage. He seems to have transported or opened up a gate to something, and suffers from severe radiation poisoning. There's some value of it.
Right.
I'm not quite sure what to do with that yet, but it is an angle we can go on if needed. But there is what is that other company? Mars.
Yes.
What's the status on Mars? You talked to them last.
I haven't reconnected with them as far as their business dealings with the bioweapon we were suggesting last time. Though I do hear their CEO is in town, so they're higher up.
Let's see how the union's doing, and then we'll ask to see if the CEO is available.
Right.
See if we can push on that discussion.
Very good.
To the union. There's the other corporations I don't know too much about, and I would like to learn about them.
After Mars, the next natural approach should be Quixote, I do believe.
Yeah, so I have to find what Quixote is after. I have no idea what their aims are, and I would like to at least meet with them, and from casual conversation, see what they're after.
Right.
I believe we have plans. Plans and ambitions. We don't want to be too hasty.
Right. One step at a time.
Are you satisfied with how things are going?
To an extent.
What are you not satisfied with?
The speed at which they're going. I fear we need more men out there, more personnel.
I agree. If some of our agendas don't follow up, I believe that we should go hire some runners at some point. See which some of them can do some initiatives for us. We might need to find a contact. I might know a few.
Right. A broker.
Yes. Yeah, someone to organize that with us.
That would be good.
That's what
Or
I
a
feel
fixer is what I mean. Someone that can get us who we need.
We'll look around for one.
Yes.
Not sure of anything about this town, so we probably need to think of an initiative for them, though.
Right.
What I don't want is to go to him without find one and not have a plan. So we did get a shadow runner or anybody to help fix our problems. Where should we send them?
That's a good question.
Tracking down the crystals might be one of them. Because our agent already is just doing reconnaissance right now, and I don't want to risk him on that. So sending one that's not us.
That can be a bit more upfront. not connected to us as well.
Yes.
Maybe even, if we need, take out that little bot they have. Say we do find, he does find the crystals, take out the bot, know where the crystals are. Alright then. To the Union.
I think we're in agreement. To the Union. Let's see if they're home. Now we wait. Now we wait. I agree on that plan.
Yes.
Oh, you are not who we were expecting.
Who were you expecting?
We were expecting Mr. Myth from Soniti.
I see. We came basically to get an update on the invasion situation and to get a briefing on it. Learn more about it.
Yes, well, our missing outpost has proven quite hard to find. It's using old Union frequencies. It's pre-war.
So
which
we
makes
don't
it
talk about it in public. Is it fine? We go meet you in your offices? Don't worry, when your current meeting shows up, we will evacuate.
Yes, of course. The board representatives are present as well.
Very good.
Also,
From the Nirvana Corporation. I wish a word with you.
pleasure.
That's much more of a pleasant surprise than Suniti.
Well, it is excellent to hear. Also, you're tippy-toeing a little bit. Do your feet hurt?
Ah. Well, you know what they say in the business world. You always
It
have to
is.
keep on your toes.
It is. That is terrible. I hate that. Now, one of the things we came here to ask for is an update on that invasion issue, the threat that's incoming. We wanted to know more about it, get an update on it.
The outpost that sent that distress signal was using signals that haven't been used since the War of Unification, which means it's at least been active for the last 20 years or so. Which places it could be anywhere on the outer reaches of the galaxy. Which is, I don't need to tell you how wide of a range that is, but I've been pulling some strings with some old Union contacts to try and track it down. Old access codes, that kind of thing.
So basically, you've learned nothing else.
Well, if my informants can get back to me, then we can hopefully dispatch quick response teams. That is, if Soniti is willing to let us use the warp gates.
Well, congrats.
Suniti, please come in. I feel like you will tie in well to this conversation.
Oh,
If
absolutely.
we're invited,
absolutely.
I would love to learn more.
Oh.
Yes,
Please.
we were just about to have a meeting concerning Soniti's security breach that they endured yesterday.
If you don't mind.
I mean, I would
well,
not want to be one to
I'm
invade
Soniti
their
representative at the
privacy.
moment, so if something concerns Soniti, I'm right here.
Well, we'd love to hear more about. Please start your agenda first, and we would love to hear the rest of it.
So, shall we take seats then?
I'm allowing you. You're the guest of honor. We're an invasive
please.
species currently.
No, please, after you. I could not sit if you don't.
Yep.
I'll
Don't
take
be
this
nice.
one.
Don't
Allow
be
me to
nice.
a
We'll
real
take the
old
best
man.
seats.
Figure out how to
ahead,
sit.
please.
I'll just roll this one right here and take a nice sit down.
I'll just
You know, my
roll
old
mine right
bones just
here
can't
and sit down
handle
too.
This feels like a chair.
So
But you have
Mr.
sensors
Myth
on your
was
ass.
Yes, yes. You can
Yes.
call me Alec, darling.
Could you please debrief us on the situation yesterday?
Well, the thing is, at the moment, we had an unexpected breach that for some reason, since we're a little bit short on personnel, it appears to happen, and all the information that I can fill you, gentlemen, because there are other people around that I do not feel as comfortable as sharing some information. There was someone who tried to get some specific information on our computers.
Do you know what specific
and
information
I wanted
it
to
was?
talk to you. I'm running some data analysis on that at the moment. I will have that ready, if not like later today, maybe tomorrow.
I do not find it to be a coincidence that in the same day we receive a distress signal about an imminent attack on the Outer Reach, our Corporation of Travel and Space had a data breach.
Do you see the pattern?
Oh, absolutely, and I have many things. Why do you think I had to come by earlier to talk to you? And I've been trying to contact you earlier today on the Union channel, but nobody answered at the time.
If you don't have information for me, what good is trying to contact me, Mr. Smith?
Oh, I have much information. But the thing is, I prefer to talk in private.
Understood.
Before our Nirvana representatives leave, I have one small question for you, Mr. Myth. Yesterday, during this security breach, you were reported as missing in action. In fact, your fellow Sonidi representatives came down to my union office and reported and said that I should mobilize search and rescue teams.
Yes, they
Where
were
were you?
They were misinformed about a few business meetings that I had to expand our vehicle production and movement production and transports. And since, you know, they were misinformed, since I'm quite a figure on Soniti, as you can see, they got really worried.
Yes, I
Unfortunately,
simply
your
hope that
absence
you
caused quite a
and-
blunder, didn't it, Mr. Myth?
Well, it will not happen again, that's for sure.
I shall go see who that is.
Well, this is turning into a party, isn't it?
Yes,
Quite.
it is.
Why, yes. It sounds
Well,
like
you've,
you have
Well,
an organization problem. Make sure
Well,
you
the
fix
thing
it.
is, as I said before, we're short on personnel. And I'll be honest, we're hiring people at the moment, the best we can. And it will not happen again. I'll assure you that. We have many things planned that you will enjoy. And I'll assure you, everything will go as smooth as it can. You've rode our cars, you know how well they go. That's the plan for the company.
Ladies
I
and
was
gentlemen,
told.
the representative for the Mars Corporation. He would like to be briefed on
Pleasure.
what happened yesterday.
Hello, everybody. Good to see you.
Well, isn't this a party?
You stole my joke. You stole my joke I made earlier. You just repeated it. You were hoping he would laugh right then.
I think it was quite better when she said it personally.
Ravana would like
Really?
to say hello.
Really?
What?
Might have been.
Have some productions that we'd like to talk with you on, but after you're done here, we'll come see you later. With that, I think Ravana here. I think we must beg our leave. It's getting quite crowded, and we'd like to.
Yes.
One thing before you go, Nirvana.
Aye.
If you manage to come by the name Rook, please see me immediately.
Is
Will
it
do.
something of concern to exterminate or to assist?
I believe he's quite attached to this data breach, and I would like to step on the cockroach before it breeds.
So contain and report. Let's go.
Thank you kindly.
Very good.
So, as I was saying before, other guests just joined. I have some information that you really wanna hear.
Let's take this shot.
Well then. Our friend at Mars was late to the party. He's getting filled in on what we heard yesterday.
Yeah. I don't know who this rogue fellow is, but sort of wish I had our agent back to go looking.
Yes, that would be nice.
Should we recall him?
No. We should let him do this first test one. Get his feet wet before we throw him into the deep end.
Very well. If I notice something, I'm going to call all forces to capture this individual.
Good.
So
Send trauma team if anything.
Call. Yes. You send as many as you can to take care of this individual. We'll keep an eye out, but I think the streets are fairly empty, so this will do what we can.
All right then.
But yes. Unless that person is of use to us, if they want him gone, I see it as a step for us to gain some favors.
Quite. And maybe a little bit of a stock bump, if you will. Third place doesn't seem very well.
Wait, but it's in second, but why? Wait.
Don't worry about the order.
It's supposed to... that was supposed to be
Yes.
there, and that, like... Huh.
The numbers don't lie.
No way. Once everything comes to fruition, we're going to triple some of it.
Yes.
Everyone will be so happy once they find out that Nirvana is everywhere. Just imagine it. Anywhere you go, there's a Nirvana place to be. You gather the information, use the information, and expand everything. Nirvana is fantastic, Jarvis. You've no idea.
Well, I know. I certainly
How can we
know.
help you, sir?
Yep, he's got other things to do.
Yeah, just fucking staring at me. But yeah, Nirvana's fantastic, Jarvis. I don't know how long you've been working for it, but when the galaxy needed help, Nirvana was there. War, unification, Nirvana was the one that helped hold the line, helped kept everyone healthy, helped advance human race and everyone else in between. Nirvana's the future. Atlantis? Pfft. What's about a bunch of fucking depressed people trying to look at screens? Mars? Everyone knows how to kill each other. Modo? Nirvana can obviously fill that need. Cody? But we already have our bodies. What more advanced can we do with the complex nature of our brains? So needy? Don't need all of that when humanity can only accelerate. And Callous, the most unknown entity we have. Very new Callous is. Need to find a way to eliminate it. Not a fan of magic, Jarvis. It's disgusting. It's foreign. It's inhumane. It should not be something that exists in this world. And the simple fact that these folk revel in it is disgusting to me.
Everything should have a price.
So with that, what's next on our agenda? Fuck with that. The person we want to speak to about the project for Mars is currently having a meeting right now. We've learned the information we have, and more, so it's a good trip. Waiting for agent to come back. Either
Perhaps.
we go on a manhunt.
Perhaps a fixer could help us with that manhunt, don't you think? If we want to get started on it quicker, a fixer could possibly help us with that manhunt.
We could do that. Do you know of one?
No, I don't. But I'm sure we could get a contact that's from, say, the Row or somewhere else. I'm sure they know of one.
But who do we send? We're understaffed currently. Unless you want me to go down there. But I'm much too valuable.
Well, I can't go down there. I stick out like a sore thumb.
Then we'd both know who's not going, and we have no one else to send. No one's secretive anyway, as we call constant lackeys. I think we should offer some raises.
Yes.
Yes. How can we help you?
I heard the doorbell.
I did not ring it, actually.
Yes. In fact, we didn't see anyone ring it either.
Yeah, funny enough, I think you're just hearing things.
Well, that's quite odd.
Crazy motherfucker.
Yeah.
Anyway. So, I think let's return back to the offices and let us plan the rest of the day. Obviously, we're stuck with too much time on our hands.
Way too much.
This one.
Right? Oh yes, entrance. We should see about Mars. A follow-up on that one. I wonder if his, second in command filled him in.
CEO is currently in that meeting.
Yes. Once he's out of it.
Let's go visit them, actually.
Why not?
Empty arena. Seems barely gonna get any use. See if anyone's home. We only have gas grenades for them.
It's hard to think of what to give someone who just slings a bunch of lead.
Possibly also. Ideas. There's a popping in my head, maybe. It's gonna take a while, I feel. To figure out exactly what they want. We should probably ask the question of exactly are they looking for to expand their things and how Nirvana can help. And then we bring them solutions and do our bit at that point. Give them some and take more.
Pry a little bit, if anything.
I don't know if anyone's home.
Huh. Well then.
It's fucking...
What time is it?
It's still this early. It's 8:16 PST.
Right.
Huh. Well, it's no one's home.
Well then.
If we're hoping to see the CEO around.
Hopefully.
Agent's currently out in the field. Agent's currently out in the field. Walt is busy. Got information from you. We know there was a break-in.
Yes.
So we need to up
That's so needy.
some way. Hopefully our guard is doing his job. It's needy. Dolores is doing things currently. So hopefully we can get more information on that. Guess the only thing we can do is look for a runner. Or look for a fixer at that point.
Why was that lead at Soniti absent that day? What did he say before?
He said that they had a meeting scheduling issue, that they were misinformed. Either that's a cover-up for something, or knowing that individual. That seemed very plausible.
Feels like a cover-up. You know, being in this business, you can only be so nice. And he seems nice, but I wouldn't count on that being the only thing.
But what would he go to, though? That's the question. No one ever asked where he went. Apparently no one found out.
No one finds out why somebody disappears and then reappears. Nobody's going to question that.
Give me.
No worries.
Exactly. Well, it's mostly not really much of disappearing, but being misplaced. To be honest with you, I believe it was just they didn't know where the hell he went. He just went off doing business as usual. I don't suspect that person someone who's going to go off and do something amazing.
Here's a theory, possibly wild. He was replaced.
By who?
Body Snatcher.
Oh, body snatchers. Well, we could find out with a DNA check.
Exactly. But how do we get him in?
Give him a little poke.
True.
I mean, he wants constant medical checkups, so it's as easy as ask him, you do a checkup. Guarantee you he'll follow.
Very good.
If he does it and refuses, we know the body has been changed.
The body has been snatched.
Yes, and then he'll be him no more. He'll be an infiltrator, and then we kill him.
Oh,
but
or
then,
question you.
That's the question. Who else's body has been snatched? How deep does it go? Maybe I'm one of them.
What's my favorite
Your
color?
brain's one of them. You never told me.
It's green!
Green's not my favorite color. I actually think it blinds your fucking eyes. But, you know.
What? I won't tell the higher ups you said that.
I mean, they already know. Already yelled at about it when I did public studies and classes for the entire galaxy.
Wow.
The entire galaxy, millions of people watching in and attending. And I did dare say I did not enjoy the color green.
Right.
But the company is all I care about. The fucking color can be whatever it is. As long as it keeps going the course.
Right. Yes. Well then.
Now, seeing we're at an issue, we don't know what the fuck's going on. So, I believe we should. What should we? Let's go have a meeting. We'll try to see. So, Kunidi, was it? What's the other one? The one that's all flowers and rainbows looking?
Flowers
future
and
weapons.
rainbows.
What's it?
Oh, Quixote.
How do you call it again? Quixote, that one.
Yes.
What do we know about that one?
That one, they actually stopped by. They were asking if we had any Hugbots available. I didn't see any Hugbots, but we did have Hugbots. Yes, the Hugbot. You don't remember. The therapy bot we developed, which was, it's like a small little drone that senses your, peripheral feelings. It can sense whether or not you are in distress, that sort of thing, and dispense a hug, if you will.
No, they were looking for some. Any
They
reason?
were looking for one. I don't quite know. I should have asked, really.
We know nothing
Why
else
do they
about
want a Hugbot? Otherwise, I
Yeah,
have no
let's do
idea
this.
what they would be doing in the wasteland.
What would they be after? Like, seriously, I can't think of a single fucking reason why they
Right.
would give a shit.
Oh, apparently
They have to.
Atlantis has been going down to the wasteland. Like their whole news crew and everyone with a security detail.
I mean, that's to be expected. They're trying to get news of the place, and they're trying to generate buzz and profit from it, and they get profit from the ratings. So using the wasteland and making a show out of it would would be the thing.
I guess it's just seems dangerous. You send your own people down there, your own higher ups. Why not outsource that?
I mean, they're not really higher ups. They're still pawns who've just been given
True.
permissions, like you.
What?
Yeah, you're just in a position, or permission position. You're there,
permission
have
position.
permissions, in a position to give other people permissions.
Wait, are you talking about my missions in my permission position?
In your positions with the permissions for the missions.
My positions in the permission position for the mission.
Yeah. Your position helps give permissions for the missions that we send other people to do their missions because you gave them the permission to do that mission.
So
that's
my
your position.
permissions are to give permission for people's missions, of which I give permission to instate the mission.
Yes.
Boy, I need my brain an itching.
Yeah, that's exactly your job. You're there to literally give them the okay.
Right. Boy.
I know, right? It's like everyone else is just in their hobby hole.
Yes.
So for the construction of the warehouse, there's a major question that I know we will more than likely be able to facilitate that. I don't know if we want to get anybody else involved. Obviously, So Needy can help build it. And transportation, we can do it, but it'll probably take us a while. I don't know if we should rely on them or not, because that would let them in on the little secret.
Well, Woto was offering to fund it. But I don't know if we really want to do that.
I actually have an idea. I want to talk to Sunidi, and I want them to help us build... No, I want them to upgrade the clinics.
Yes.
I want them on it. I want joint corporation on this. That's a fantastic idea, actually.
Have we?
I want them to provide better, just better facilities for, you know, bathrooms and the such, better just floorings, walls, etc. I want Sunidi to be the head on that one, because then we can send a runner in, and whatever Sunidi finds out, because evidently someone's gonna mess with them.
Yes.
Something's gonna hurt them. And keep them out of the wasteland for a little bit at least.
Yes.
And have them build and upgrade stations in the row and the undercity. Let's go over here.
Very good.
Sunidi. Yes, I think that's what I'm going to do. Have them build the facilities, and also they want to help with transportation. We should order a fleet of ambulances.
A fleet of ambulances. That's good. Something for a trauma team to be able to pull up in, rather than the few that we
Because not everyone's going to be able to get to the clinic. So clinic on the go.
Yes. Who's that fellow?
Let's have a discussion. Yes, who is that fellow?
This came out of the shuttle exit transport nexus. Must have came
That
from the
was
row.
one of the fighters in the arena.
Yes. Yes, it was.
He's the one who bullied one of our employees.
Well then.
Let's I have a feeling. Let's the Hornet's Nest, shall we? Hopefully, they have other people from Sunidi here.
Yes.
Hopefully, it's not just one. Because that individual's here, and they said something about a security breach. I'd be curious of what else they're doing.
Right.
Can't have common folk running up here. They're not rich enough.
A fighter, no less. For no reason.
Yes. Hello, son.
Hello there.
Are your top representatives here today?
Yes, I am one of the top representatives.
Excellent.
A pleasure.
We would like to, if you're free to have a little talk, we would like to discuss some things with you.
Sounds about right. Let me actually quickly check and see.
I think your other individual is still with the Union.
Yes, I'm quickly going to double check to see we're not double booking anyone.
Nah,
Are we?
We'll wait.
Is it good, Mr. Myth? Okay. Alright, I'm taking them in. Alright. If you two can just quickly scan your cards, make sure everything's in order, and I will take you over to our little meeting room. Great.
Very good.
This way.
You should get the drones that auto scan. That's what we have.
Right, that's actually what we had too, but it was compromised a while ago. Long story short, we're just gonna be manual for the foreseeable future.
Oh, trouble.
Right.
Yeah, of sorts.
Very unfortunate, I
Right this
imagine.
way.
Oh, very lovely. I like what you've done with the place. I really
Thank
like
you.
the format. Nice
Thank you
floor
very
plan,
much.
Very unique, very unique.
Thank you.
The way
thank
you spread your documents on this table. Wow.
Very, very wonderful.
Very nice.
You are a partaker of Cube?
Yes, I am.
I'll stand, that's fine.
I was
will
about
sit.
to eat him, but then, you know, he wanted to offer me his company, so. Anyways.
Very precious. Anyway, for the agenda that we wanted to present is that Nirvana is looking to, I don't know if you've heard from word of mouth, we haven't publicly made any announcements yet, but we wanted to provide free healthcare as a charity kind of initiative for Nirvana. We realize there are poor souls down there in the wasteland and the road, etc. And we feel that it is our civic duty to help the civilians there. We understand that something in the past happened and rustled some feathers, and I feel Nirvana can help heal a lot of wounds. You see, it's very dangerous for folks like us to go down there, and I think if we make the initiative to really help them out, we can start making a lot of money together, especially for, like, say for example, in the wasteland, and some imports came into our water, could be more abundant there. You know, we could probably make some amusement parks or something there. Something nice for the kids. So, one of the things we wanted to start bringing in for, that we needed help with, is ambulances. We want to buy a fleet. Not too many, but enough to basically help support them of ambulances. Emergency response vehicles.
Right. Well, if you would, I need to look at that for now. There are quite a few that are already deployed. I'm assuming, where exactly was it? The road that you said you wanted them to be deployed to?
Everywhere. We're going to start anywhere that has a medical facility. We want Nirvana to have them stored somewhere so that we can distribute them. Only you provide them to us.
Okay. Here's what I can arrange. I can arrange for a modest amount of vehicles, for now, to go wherever it is that you would like to spread this effort of yours. However, specifically when it comes to the wasteland, there are some issues with providing what we provide there, simply because demand has skyrocketed. Demand at the wasteland for our transportation has skyrocketed. So if any vehicles that we sell to you, any of these ambulances, are to be deployed to the wasteland, we are going to ask for a modest increase in our selling price compared to usual, if it is to be shipped to the wasteland.
I see. No worries, no worries. Only thing that we want is just to have a fleet for us to choose how we want them distributed. All we want are the vehicles to be primed and ready to be part of our charity initiative.
Intriguing. Any special
Not here.
requests
Not here to compete.
with the?
Well, different shapes and sizes. You know, maybe some might be, motorcycles to help carry people to and fro. Obviously, we'll cover all the supplies, of course. Normally, we supply them to you. And, yeah, we just need pretty much the transportation. We will equip it.
And is this an urgent need, or will this be a contract for a later date?
We would like it sooner than later, but it doesn't have to be obviously today. We can make an arrangement, send the documents back and forth with our heads-ups, and get it all approved as speak and stand.
Fantastic. I've written down the report. I'll make sure to give it to my supervisor, Mr. Myth. Once he's back, we'll discuss this.
Later.
Absolutely. We'll discuss this, and we'll probably head over to Norvada or give a ring. And,
I do hope that our data that we will be giving you will be secure, though. Right?
Yeah. We just want to make sure there won't be any problems at all.
There will not be any problems. We have taken the precautions and measures that needed to be taken, and we'll make sure that everything is as safe as it can possibly be.
So, I apologize. I don't mean to seem as though I'm prying, but you said you had the same drone system that we do over at the gate, and you still had a breach. I mean, maybe just looking out for us. What sort of things should we look out for in order to have that not happen to us?
Yes. I mean, if you had any problems, we'd like to know too. So we can all fight a threat together.
Of course.
Interesting. Well, you guys have been using our business for quite some time. We're allies when it comes to the good of people. I can let you in on a few details.
Greatly appreciated.
Let's see.
If you need to get to another security analyst in the meantime, we do not mind waiting, but...
I am incredibly keen on sharing some information with you both. But the unfortunate thing is, I don't have the full... I just only have a slice of the pie. I don't have the full pie. But I know some who do. And I would like to possibly arrange a meeting between us, both in the future to finalize our ambulance situation, and also to discuss possible information about the security. I think that you guys being privy to some information that we have would be beneficial for you. And that's what we want, right? Best for the both of us.
Of course.
Of course. Well,
fantastic.
Very much
Thank you for bringing that up. Fantastic.
We'll call this adjourned. Thank you for meeting with us. I'll be so happy to have those vehicles in hand so we can help make their lives a little bit easier.
Of course.
It'll be my pleasure to deliver them. See you shortly at a different meeting.
A good day.
Thank you. Thank you. Having issues, huh?
Slice of the pie.
He doesn't know everything. He's still learning.
Yes.
Still trying to figure it out.
Seems our friend from the row is right over there.
What are poor people doing here?
That's the lizard lady I saw earlier with, Paprika.
Don't point at her.
It's not like they can see all the way over here and pay attention to our conversation that we are having with each other.
Yeah, so basically, whenever you point at folks, they can tell you're talking about them.
Right, pointing at the shuttle exit, which is right next to them. That's definitely what I'm pointing at.
Yeah, come with me.
Okay.
Busy go with the rest of it. With that, I think we should, head back for quarters, figure out things there.
Yeah.
Make a battle plan. I don't know what those people are doing here.
Neither do I.
Access to get here, so let's discuss more inside.
Very good.
No prying ears around. See, auto scan feature. It's neat.
It is. Hopefully it's secure. Given the other one.
Basically, we have random strangers coming up here. There are security breaches. Some people are on high alert. They've been told to find someone named Rook. And our agent is gone. What about you? I'll make the judgment call to pull him out. He's done with his reconnaissance. He hasn't learned anything and come back now. Then it's been too long. I say we call him back.
Let's call him back. Why don't we?
Go.
Go ahead.
See if I can make that call. Let's see. Yeah. What I will do is that I'll head on over and get near the radio range. And I'll call him back myself.
Good. I will, be in my office
then. Very well. See you later.
See you. Very nice. Holy shit, amigos. What a day. What a day. This has been like information central, am I right? Like, holy shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, God, we got a lot today. We got Talaris, we got Soniti. What else do we get? We know that Mars is slightly behind. We know quite a bit. Quite a bit. Then, of course, we got our agent today. We got Agent Javier, of course. Man. What is up, Nomad? What is up, CJ? What is up, Fuzzy? Oh God, it's a brain with eyes. They're cameras, you fool! They're cameras! Do you not see? Cameras! Cameras attached to the brain, yes. That is quite true. That is quite true. Now, I already know that we're being instructed that we should try to find Rook. And that's kind of like a... Oh, did my sound just die? Oh, yeah. I accidentally hit the dial on my headset, so I couldn't hear for a second. We've been instructed to find Rook to assist the Union. Which would be a big leg up, right? As far as this whole race to win favor, right? So, and I already know that Rook is, I mean, Jarvis doesn't know, but I know. Rook is Arcadum's character. So I'm wondering if we get some lore points, some lore goodies, a gold star for lore. That would be fun. If we could find this Rook character. The thing about this is going about it in a way to make sure we don't break any rules. We can't meta because we don't know who Rook is. So we need someone from the row that would know. But we can't go on the knowledge of knowing that he's like in the row or somewhere else. What we do know is he's not in the upper city. That's what we do know. We know he's not in the upper city. So we would work our way down. We would find someone, maybe a runner, or some sort of mercenary, somebody, or one of our own agents, hopefully with Javier coming back. Javier coming back, we can send him first to the row, then maybe Undercity, if that's easily accessed, and then Wasteland, but he's already been in the Wasteland, so hopefully he would know. We would send him there for information on where to find him. Hopefully. Real boys! Okay. Been lurking through many Callous Rose streams, or enjoying the RP? Well, I'm glad you enjoy. It's quite fun. I need a new strap for my fucking VR, because this thing is actually just like, okay, so I have the Vive, right? I have the Vive, and I have the deluxe audio strap, which is like, it has a bunch of plastic bits and everything on the sides, and normally it has those like headphone things, right? But my headphone things broke after a while. They just stopped working. But I realized that I got rid of the original strap for the headset, the regular one that's like a cloth or whatever. So I'm like, okay, I need sound while I'm in VR, obviously. So, but these stupid headphone things are in the way, so I need to snap them off. So I have the regular, like the deluxe audio strap, just minus the audio. So I snapped off the speakers, and I filed down the ends a little bit, but it is still big plastic pieces, right? So these big plastic pieces that are part of the straps go along the sides. Now the issue is, when I'm wearing headphones on top of the strap with these big plastic pieces, I mean the headphones stay on nice and tight, right? But they're pushing the plastic pieces into my head from both sides. So I'm getting this weird headache from being in VR for like at least an hour and a half, or over an hour and a half. An hour and a half is like when I start to feel it, and pretty much any time after that, it just kind of gets worse. How long are we in? We've been in for almost 3 hours now, and all of our tracking is about to die. Well, no, not about to die, but all of our tracking is at 30%. We're at 30%. So we're we've got nearly an hour left in us. I think maybe at about 15-20 minutes, depending on where things go with this, I might log out of here. But I have never made it to the end of one of these sessions because my head has always been hurting a bunch. I want to make it to the end of a session, just to say hi to people at the end. You don't get a chance to converse when you leave early, because at the beginning you kind of just start, and then you're in the RP, and then if you leave before the end, you don't really get to talk to people. Sometimes people talk in the Discord, but since there's so many people from so many different maps in the Discord before the actual RP starts, it's just loud. Like, people are just yelling about stuff, and there's no conversations that really happen. So I'm interested to see what this post-lobby thing is. So this is supposed to be the last episode before the, like, holiday break. Dude, we haven't seen Wodo at all today, I don't think. Besides, no, we saw Wodo, but we didn't see, like, the head guys. Oh, we didn't see Goldman. Or, Ricky. We didn't see Ricky or Goldman. So I wonder what they're up to. Man, this is the last episode before the Christmas break. Or holiday break. I wonder if after the break in January, if we're gonna get a lot of people to show up. Because Dr. Rhodes hasn't made it for a single episode. This is Javier's first episode. Reyna was here the other episodes, just not here for this one. Maybe they were out, like, investigating stuff, doing recon, gathering info. But I don't know. I wonder if more people will show up. When's the next episode of this? The next episode is going to be, so normally it's every Friday, and it usually begins at 6 p.m. PST, so 8 CST, every Friday. But we are taking next week off because it is going to be Christmas Eve, and then the week after that, I think, as well, to make sure people get back from holiday, because a lot of people will be out of town, probably. But yeah. So I think it's like January 9th or 8th, I think, is going to be it. Was Javier the old guy? No. The old guy is Dr. Barnes. Dr. Lone Barnes. Dr. Lone Barnes, yeah. He's very cool. So if you don't know, my name is Jarvis Bellworth. I am the manager of Nirvana, this building here, this corporation. We are a medical corporation. We specialize in sciences of the body. And that is what we focus on as a corporation. At the moment, I am the highest ranked player individual here at Nirvana, besides the CEO, which is not done by a player. But a lot of the time I do end up getting strong-armed by Dr. Lorne Barnes, who does have seniority over me, due to his age and time at the company. He's lead scientist here at Nirvana. Though I still do outrank him. But he is the second in command, though he gets the big office. He's who I work with the closest, the one you'll see me going around with a lot. Idea guy, usually leads meetings, you know, as that goes. And then we had Javier, which is the fellow that was in the suit. You could not see him until he took off his helmet. He had the brown hair, played by Jova. Javier is our test subject for the Atlas strain, a super soldier serum that we are working on, our prime directive at Nirvana at the moment, in order to give us a leg up as far as our abilities and usefulness. Let's make sure we're on the right radio channel. There we go. Very good. So I just noticed we weren't on the radio. Manager or CEO? I'm not the CEO, right? So I'm like the highest ranked that's not CEO. I guess it would be COO. Originally, I was going to be the manager of public relations, right? But then I got bumped up to manager. They just said manager on the on the sheet, on the ranking sheet, in the profession slotting sheet. They didn't put me as the PR guy anymore, so I turned into public relations. I'm like, oh, okay. I guess I'll call myself the manager of operations. Or the COO, Chief Operating Officer. Yes, let's call it that. I'll start calling myself the COO, see how that slides. I'll take it. I don't mind it. The coup. Sounds official enough. I will take it. I don't mind. So yes. I'm big, I'm important. I have a... Look at this, check this out. I have a... Uh-oh, look at that. I have a level 2 key card. That means I'm an elite class. Only the CEOs get level 1. And, like, only a few people get level 2. And I'm one of those very few people. All of the other corps get level 3, but I get level 2. It's special. It's red. You're jealous. I know you are. So yes. I'm curious as to how long it's going to take Barnes to retrieve Javier, to get him back here. For one, see if Javier is still on. I don't know if Java's on. Is Java on? Is Java streaming this? I don't know. The scientist on paper is below you in terms of hierarchy, but in terms of importance to the business, he's above you, therefore gains seniority. Exactly. Quite well put. Quite well put. That is the idea. That is the prime idea. I enjoyed doing that little stealth mission earlier where we kind of broke into Talaris to get data. Though I can tell that Sci-Fi was a little limited, or like didn't quite know what to give me as far as like...
JARVIS, our fellow has returned to the lab. I'll be there.
Alright then, heading over now. Alright then, here we go. Fuck you. Oh shit, I forgot, since we reloaded, my pistol isn't there. I'll need to retrieve another pistol, maybe. Maybe not. Not like I'll be here much longer.
Seems to be very barren. So the guy might have been lying, or he actually could be working really hard. The fact that they don't get any people, the fact that the place is so barren, I don't see any work done. How the hell do they have any work done? Do you understand?
Well, it is the wasteland. It's large and vast. I don't expect to have rows upon rows of people. When you're observing, I assume you saw no one go into the clinic?
It was closed, and I needed more information, you see. So, I abducted one of the workers there.
You what?
What point of recon do you not understand? Recon. No engagement.
I wasn't gonna come back empty-handed.
It's fine if you come back empty-handed. That's part of recon.
But the intel was important.
Nothing there.
You see,
No, you have to understand.
My.
It's closed. That's info. You don't abduct the motherfucker. All you need to do is look at the fucking place, stare at it for a while, observe that and maybe the town a little bit, then come back to us.
I mean, it's your first mission. We didn't expect you to come back with a silver bullet.
I apologize. It's
the
I
test.
don't know what to say.
Your build is. Did you kill him? Do they know who you
No,
are?
I did not.
How many people?
I at least
did
knocked
people
him
see
out.
you?
I don't think he will be saying anything to anyone.
I fucking hope so, because they're supposed to be our partner. It does not look good for Nirvana if we send someone who looks like they're from Nirvana to a clinic who we're supporting and we knock out one of their fucking workers.
We need to get you some reconnaissance armor. Something in a different color.
I think a stealth suit, some cloaking
Yes.
technology. Is
Yes.
You see,
Yes.
to look into.
Right.
It's everything to
Second
be
objective.
improved. Yes, report.
No problem. Second objective, apparently there wasn't any meat shop, as you mentioned before the mission.
The meat shop's in the row, it's not in the wasteland.
Oh, it's in the row.
No, it's fine. It's fine. He goes to hunt for, but it's okay. Don't worry.
Right.
Over, that's fine. So tell us what, as you were searching for anything of it, that actually helps out, funny enough, that as you were looking for a food source, you possibly could have found anything else, so what have you learned?
I didn't find anything else. Paprika wasn't there, and that's about it. Either way, it's stinky, smelly, and shitty. The wasteland.
I understand that. With that, I assume you engaged in no combat. I mean, regardless of the first thing. No one found you, I hope?
I was scaling the roof. That's all I did. Besides that, I investigated people, looked at them from afar, and that's all I did.
Good. What do you think of those people?
It didn't really matter to me. It was more like, you know how you look at the way a normal, let's say a row dweller, looks at an insect, and kind of like that.
So do you hate them?
I don't hate them. I just don't care for them.
We have another mission for you. This one isn't going anywhere else. There are some unsavory individuals who have been walking around up here. We want you to find some of them, still observe them a bit, and see what they might be up to. Stay on radio channel 25 and report to us what you see for it. Obviously,
You know
they
what
don't
they
look
look like?
rich as us. One of them was an individual with an iron helmet with black eyes, and he had a mechanical arm on his right side.
Brown jacket.
Another one was a sort of lizard-like creature, humanoid. The one that we saw there. And anything else you see out of the ordinary. Someone who you should know. It does not reside up here. Keep an eye on any of them if you find any. Just go about the row. Not the row. Go about up here in the upper city and just take a little look around. Look at every nook and cranny that you see. Somewhere, say for example, if you want to do any shady dealings, where would you go?
No problem. I think I have it under control this time.
Your systems are going admirably. I think I see some flaws here and there that we can adjust. I'll try to come up with a concoction here to see if we can possibly get you jumping higher or able to. Just fucking that's it.
My bad.
Thanks. There you go.
Thank you.
Just get a little,
Iron it out.
passive maintenance. We'll get you figured out there. For now,
no problem.
Excellent work. You gave us some information that we very much needed. Now go forth, investigate. We'll be on call.
I shall do that, and I shall be back much, much, much more quicker this time.
Very good.
No problem. Don't worry. Having fun's part of the job.
Is it?
It's fun. Abducting that man.
Now that is troublesome. That is kind of worrying. Like, from a psychological level? I'm just saying. Do we have like anyone that's specialized in the psychological, department? Maybe psychiatrist, somebody that can talk to him a little bit. Oh. Is my...
Well, it seems... Yeah, don't worry, it's just normal, don't worry. It's...
Oh.
But yeah...
Look at this, look at my leg, how it twists around even though I... Check this out. It completely twists around. Great.
You know, mosquito.
Wow.
So I'm not a mechanic, so you're fucked.
Right. Thanks, McCoy.
So... Agent's out for that.
Very good. WD-40?
Yeah, tried.
Well,
there you go.
I think that's a sign that I should go back to my apartment.
Yeah, I'll take care of everything. I'm about to go.
Very good.
As well. Excellent work, Jarvis. I'll see you tomorrow.
You as well. Be seeing you. No God. Great. Very good. And that was quite the day. Quite the day indeed.